Here I am again. Oh boy. It is not nearly as late as I usually record this. I might not be as funny today. And that will be a travesty.
Jeez, where do I begin?
Okay, so we're talking about,
All right, Kai, the floor is yours. What did you find out?
So he went snooping, and we gotta figure out what he found out. So this is the get on with it option, as I said last time. Where'd you go? Maybe you should start by telling us where you went.
I wandered everywhere and nowhere, invisible to the townsfolk, like a lonely beggar on the streets.
Vela rolls her eyes.
Look who thinks he's a bard.
Is that what he thinks?
Get to the point, Kai.
Iris's tone is sharp and impatient.
All right, all right.
He clears his throat.
It was hard to get people talking. They tend to keep to themselves and view strangers as trouble.
Why wouldn't they? They live in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
I got that impression too.
But I did learn that Xenon controls everything on this planet. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Nobody so much as sneezes without his knowledge.
Achoo!
Most of the people here were captured and enslaved by Xenoc and his pirate crew, and remain trapped by his hex shield.
Not so cool pirate crew, huh? They should take a page out of my favorite show, One Piece. So they came on the ship with Xenoc?
Some did, but it sounds like most of the townsfolk are locals who Xenoc now controls. I'm not sure what this planet was like before his arrival, but they weren't equipped to handle pirates and a hostile takeover.
Well, that makes sense, huh?
No wonder they're so afraid.
That also explains the impoverished state of the town.
Yeah, he's taking shit from them for free.
Yup, they don't want to do anything that'll attract Xenoc's attention. Anyone found being unloyal or unhelpful gets killed off without a second thought.
As in running a business and not giving him shit for free. Vela's face contorts in horror.
That's horrible. How does he get away with this?
With pure force. I mean, it's not rocket science. Aren't we in free world territory at this point? There's no government. Yeah, I'm surprised the Union or Polaris haven't intervened.
I doubt anyone knows of this planet's existence, let alone what goes on here.
You don't let anybody escape.
I didn't realize it was inhabited when we first passed by.
Plus, Xenoc himself is very well connected.
And he has a lot of money.
He keeps the planet isolated on purpose, so he has free reign to do whatever he wants. The hex
You didn't
shield
have to
he
go
uses
exploring to
blocks
tell me that.
communication signals too, so no distress beacon can signal out. Any money earned in town goes straight to Xenoc's pockets, either through insanely high taxes or through the lavish, non-stop parties he hosts.
But Kai, good guy Kai, draws the line at partying when it's held by a bad pirate man. He would go to the party, but it's held by a guy who kills off people and enslaves them. Maybe not. What a good guy Kai is.
Wait, you mean a literal party?
That's right. The whole first level of his mansion is just one big party.
Several orgies at once.
A mansion, while his people live in patchwork shacks.
The parties are open to anyone who can pay the entrance fee. Most of the attendants are Xenoc's friends, business partners, and associates, since the average town person can't afford to be there. But every so often, you'll find a townsperson so addicted they'll spend every credit in that place. And Xenoc is more than happy to take it.
I just made up some BS about you, man. Aren't you gonna fight back? I actually made that up, pulled that out of my ass.
This guy is making me so angry. How can he take advantage of these people like that?
I do love a woman who wears her heart on her sleeve. She couldn't lie if she tried. Luna looks equally repulsed, like she can't get the bad taste out of her mouth. Iris frowns, the only indication of her disdain.
Even worse, while Xenoc hosts the parties, he doesn't attend them himself.
Yeah, he just lets him run wild. Orgy time.
He's not stupid. Since the parties are open to anyone, he keeps himself protected and stays in the penthouse of his mansion.
Big ass mansion.
There's a restricted elevator that gives direct access, but it needs activation.
Man, this is so sick. I want to go in like perfect stealth. Oh man, I want to go in there so bad. Go in and like steal shit from the chest or like convince the security guards to let us in. And then we go up to the top. Oh man, this is so awesome. Oh my god, I want to do that so bad. Let me at him, Iris. Give me the order.
There's also a staircase, but access from the first level is locked too.
Oh, fuck the elevator. I'm breaking the door down.
I'm guessing Xenoc doesn't want any accidental guests reaching his penthouse.
Fucking Sherlock Holmes over here. You think if we get enough orgies going in that first floor, we could break the door down, nobody will notice? Oh, security guards! It's foolproof! Kai nods. How do we get an audience with him then?
It'll be difficult, but not impossible.
Ah, yeah, that's right. That's that a boy.
All of his affairs are run by his second-in-command, Morgana.
Who?
However,
Who? Kai grins.
Xenoc does have one weakness.
Morgana is a woman.
Money?
He shakes his head.
Sexy girls.
It was too easy, wasn't it? It was right there. Good thing we have plenty of those. What a shitty thing to say given this situation. Let's go with this one. Agree with the girls here. I wrinkle my nose. I didn't think it was possible, but this guy just keeps getting worse and worse. The nods.
My thoughts exactly.
Anyway, getting an audience with him is irrelevant.
Yeah, we just need to beat him up.
The Hex Shield controls are located in the server room, which is another wing of the mansion.
So we don't even have to talk to the guy. We don't even have to talk to him. I could just go into the... Man, this is so sick. I want this to be a stealth. Like, I want this to turn into Sly Cooper for real. I want to go for, like, fucking crazy mode on this mansion.
Why didn't you start with that?
He shrugs.
This is good. It means we can avoid Xenoc and still disable the shield.
Yeah, that'll definitely happen. It will definitely avoid Xenoc completely. We won't even have to talk to him. That'll never happen.
That's true. But now that we know how awful he is, we can't allow him to keep doing what he's doing.
Oh man, Vela wants to go the extra mile. Can't say I blame her.
We have to. We've got a damaged ship and no real weapons or protection of our own. We'll be lucky just to get out in one piece.
Kai, you know what? You can have permission to stay behind and participate in the orgies, bro. Or distraction method. Fuck. God, I'm so bad at this.
The people here don't have weapons or protection either, and they don't have the luxury of escaping.
Once our external communications are running again, we can send an alert to Polaris or the Union.
So was it ever established if we have enough fixes done to leave now? Like, assuming the Hex Shield is down. Assuming the Hex Shield is down, could we leave? I don't know if that was ever established.
That's worth considering, but it'll still take time to cut through all that bureaucratic tape, and it won't help the people.
You were
with
so
their
close,
current
miss.
struggles.
You were so close.
Yeah, by the looks of things, these people can't survive like this much longer.
Neither will we. The longer we stay, the more at risk we are of being discovered. And then we'll be just as helpless as the rest of the town.
I don't know about just as, but I guess he will seize our shit. And that'll be bad.
That's a valid point. If we're discovered, we can't help anyone. Ourselves or the people.
Why did you shove Vale out of the way? What the fuck? That was so mean.
But we can't just do nothing. We have to at least try.
Kai looks at me.
Help me out here. You agree with me, right?
I want gotta agree with Vela here. I have to. I can't. Apparently, I've been spending too much time with Iris. I have to agree with Vela here. We're going the extra mile. Sorry, Kai, but what's going on here is too serious to ignore. Now that we know the situation, we have to do something.
I could see that I'm outnumbered.
We would be if I agreed with you, we would still be outnumbered. Iris looks thoughtful.
Our two objectives don't need to be mutually exclusive. We can subvert Xenoc and then escape. After all, the Hex Shield is still in the same mansion as Xenoc's penthouse.
Why don't we just lure him out of there? Sexy girls, right? All right. Time for my secret weapon. Drag. It's time to bust out the secret weapon. I've been waiting for this moment.
That's very true.
And fake tits. Now the challenge is once again figuring out how to gain an audience with Xenoc. No. We don't need to get an audience. What's that? Are we gonna ask him nicely? Please, sir. Please, would you stop hurting the citizens? I don't know what that was, but that was how dumb I think that opinion is, sir. Me.
Maybe we can work out a business deal with him. Sell him some goods?
Oh, maybe we can sell him some sushi. But isn't it? Never mind. I'm keeping my that one to myself. What kind of goods? We don't have any. We don't have weapons or any other items he'd be interested in.
We have us.
We have what? Luna smiles.
Kai said that Xenoc is interested in attractive women, and we already know that he deals with slave traders.
Well, as long as I don't bring it up, then it's fine, right?
If we pretend to be traders, that could be our in.
I see. What? He deals in slave traders. So you're just attractive lady slave traders. Are we the slaves? There's a pause while we let the suggestion sink in. Iris taps a finger to her chin in thought.
That could actually work.
She nods decisively. If that's actually what happens.
Right. Luna and I will be the goods. Kai.
He quickly shakes his head, cutting her off.
As much as it kills me to turn down this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to boss you around, I can't act as your trader. These people already know my face.
You mean me? He turns to me and places a hand on my shoulder.
It's all up to you, my friend. Use this opportunity wisely.
Christ. Iris glances at me.
Are you up for the task?
I'm already in character. Yeah, I mean, there's no negative, there's no here, so clearly I'm already in character. That's a little too ridiculous. I think I don't have a choice is a little. I think we could. We're a bunch of smart cookies here. We could come up with something a little better. But who might have turned down this opportunity? I nod. I'll do whatever needs to be done for this plan to be successful. Iris smiles.
That's the right attitude to have.
Well, thank God she likes me. I nod again.
Okay, that's settled then. Wait, you forgot to mention my name. I'm sure you meant to say that I'm also one of the goods, right?
Iris hesitates.
Actually, I was thinking you could monitor all activity from the ship.
I can't believe she actually wants to participate. Maybe she just wants to give him a little 1-2. You know, the old 1-2 slug. Vela furrows her brows.
Isn't that what Kai's doing? Kai needs to ready the ship for extraction.
Yeah, I need all the help I can get. My skills are nowhere near our pilot here. I have to focus all my attention on the ship so we don't crash.
What? Kai, when have you ever needed help in your life?
Vela turns back to Iris.
I don't know why I'm being benched when I'm more valuable in the field for this mission. We know that Xenoc likes girls, but we don't know what kind of girls he likes.
Shouldn't we be utilizing all of our tools in our toolbox?
She's kind of cooking. Again, I don't know why she's trying to volunteer herself off the bench, but she is cooking.
Vela, this is unlike any of our previous missions. It's incredibly dangerous and unpredictable. Plus, we'll have to go in unarmed if we want to be convincing slaves.
Vela casually brushes off Iris's concerns.
I've been on dangerous missions before, and I've always been able to hold my own. This will be easier since we won't have to fight.
This is bad. If I agree and take her along, something bad might happen. Man, I have to make that judgment call, huh? Obviously, I'm gonna take her with me. Maybe there will be an option that I can protect her in the moment or something.
We might not have combat, but we'll still be put in uncomfortable positions. Based on our roles, it's very likely we'll have to do some demeaning things.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
So, I've had to do uncomfortable things before.
This is different.
I can handle it. Trust me, I know what I'm getting into. We have to use every available option we have to get Xenox's attention, and bringing me will only increase our chances of success.
I agree with that statement. I glance at Iris. Although her face is hardened in thought, I can tell what she's thinking. She wants to protect Vela, but she also knows we need to use every advantage we can. Eventually, she nods. Oh, I didn't even get a choice.
If you're sure you're ready for this, then you can come with us.
Vela nods confidently.
I'm positive.
Kai glances sharply at Iris. I notice a split second of surprise on his face before he shakes it away. He clears his throat.
All right, now that you all know your parts, your best chance of getting in is to say you're an associate of Chet.
Okay, I have to... I gotta play my part here. I actually have to, like, be mean to them during this. I can't just puss out.
Xenox is a big fan of his girls, and does a lot of business with him.
Chet. Do you know anything else about him? Chet, got it. Why would I just leave it at that?
Remember, Morgana will be your point of contact. You have to impress her if you want to meet Xenox.
Luna, can you do a backflip?
How do you know all this?
Kai grins.
I make friends wherever I go. In this case, my friend was a guard named Leighton who had a very strong affection for wine.
And less so you, I suppose.
And it sounds like the wine has an equally strong effect on him.
Was a dude. My bad. Well, you might be into that, though. Maybe.
You're not wrong. Leighton told me that Chet hasn't been around in a while, which is disappointing because he brings the best girls.
Yo.
Aww, sounds like Leighton misses his friend.
Poor guy. I feel so bad for him.
Not even close. Leighton doesn't care much for Chet himself because he's a serious guy who's strictly business. I guess he's pretty serious about his work.
Yeah. Slave trading. He's pretty serious about his slave trading.
There's something funny about a slave trader with a strong work ethic.
She giggles and Kai chuckles.
Those traits don't sound like they'd go together, that's for sure.
What a guy Leighton is. He turns to me.
Have you got all that? You'll need to know this stuff if it comes up in conversation.
Mirror view real fast. Can I write this down? Where's my notepad? Oh, I pulled it up. You never know. You never know. So Chet hasn't been around in a while. Let me just make sure. I mean, I think I can probably remember all of this without that, but... Nobody really likes Chet. Nobody really likes Chet. Leighton takes work seriously. I think that's pretty much it. Got it. I'm all set.
Thank goodness. I really didn't want to have to repeat all that again.
No problem, man. I chuckle.
Okay, that should be everything.
That's I chuckle. Iris nods.
Good work getting us all this info, Kai. Let's go through the plan one more time before we begin preparations.
Right on. We finalize the details of the plan. First things first, we need to get the ship back into flying shape. Vela and Beep Boop work non-stop on repairs. Iris and I, who both have some working knowledge of ships, provide additional assistance. The rest of the team also chip in and help as much as they can in their limited capacity. 2 other dudes. Kai and... Time goes by in a blur. With all our focus strictly on repairs, it takes several days before the ship is in decent enough shape to fly. It's amazing how efficient we are without any distractions from the outside world. Once our ship is ready, it's time for us to put our plan into motion. We review the plan again and making any adjustments as needed. Are we going to be convincing with you 3 in those outfits? Then we begin our preparations. I overhear the girls talk about a last-minute shopping trip before Kai pulls me aside.
All right, my dude, let's go.
You ain't going nowhere, pal. Go where? He grins.
Back to your room, of course.
Why? You want to follow me to my room? He nods. Why? I'm going to ask the obvious question, but why?
Because your room is where your closet is.
That's true, but it still doesn't answer my question.
While the girls will be changing into more appealing outfits,
I was gonna say.
We need to make sure you look the part of their slave trader.
And what does that look like?
To do that, I need access to your closet.
Well, at least he knows, because I sure as hell don't. That makes a lot more sense.
I can work with what you've got now, but we need to add more to really sell it.
That's fair. Come on, then. Kai follows me and I lead him back. I lead him to my room. Once inside, he heads straight for my closet. Hold on. He rifles through my clothes, muttering quietly to himself in between tossing items onto my bed. I try a few combinations, mixing and matching at Kai's direction. My clothes make up an adequate base, and with the help of a few accessories from Kai, we scrape together a suitable outfit. He steps back and admires his handiwork.
Not bad at all.
I glance at myself in the mirror. A scruffy trader who's up to no good looks back at me. Yep, this'll work. As we exit my room, Kai pauses.
Actually, I've got one more thing I want to give you. I'll meet you in the lounge.
Oh boy. This cannot be good. Okay. Kai and I, he's about to give me some kinky shit, he keeps this room. Kai and I split down opposite ends of the corridor. I slide open the door to the lounge and sit on the couch to wait. A few minutes later, Kai arrives carrying a long leather coat. Bro with a trench coat.
Here, put this on.
I do, shrugging the jacket over my shoulders. It fits perfectly. Is the coat really necessary?
Trust me, you'll want it. Not only does it secure your look, but the pockets are invaluable. They'll frisk you first, but once you're inside, it'll provide ample room to liberate things.
I guess I'll just shove the weapons in my asshole then. I find the 2 outer pockets, and with Kai's gestures, I find the many hidden inner pockets too. Only Kai would have a coat like this. After adjusting my collar, I clear my throat. So, how do I look? Kai grins.
Like someone I'd definitely buy some girls from.
Well, at least someone thinks that, I guess. I never thought hearing that would be a good thing.
It is what it is.
Kai shares some extra tips on how to get into character. Fuck that! I don't need your tips and tricks, man. I'm in this. It's a little disconcerting how much he knows about this topic. Just what kind of stuff goes on in Seirdros? Eventually, I hear the girls. They pass by the lounge to change their clothes, I assume. A few minutes later, they all join us in the lounge, and my assumptions are confirmed. I thought I'd be prepared for this moment, but I'm stunned. Oh boy. All three outfits leave very little to the imagination, and it takes a minute for my brain to process what I'm seeing. Kai is unfazed. He's got other business to attend to. His brows are raised, but he nods in approval.
Wow, you've all outdone yourselves. These outfits are very convincing.
For some reason, I just got the instinct to save. I don't even know why. But, I'll save. Fuck it. All I do is nod. Yeah, Kai's right. You all did a great job on those outfits. Oh, okay. Yeah, we've gone full Star Wars. We have gone full Star Wars. Luna smiles.
You did too.
Really? With the trench coat and everything?
Yeah, you look so good. especially that coat.
She likes it. You can thank Kai for that. Vela grimaces.
Oh no. Did I just give Kai a compliment?
I don't think they're that. They're like, I don't know. They're like, they're no worse than swimsuits. Maybe we're not going to the beach in this game, and that's why.
You sure did. No take backsies.
Damn. She groans.
Ugh, I need to go drown my shame in some coffee.
What kind? While Vela heads to the kitchen, Luna giggles.
Who knew you were such a fashionista, Kai?
Right? I think I found my true calling. Although it's nothing compared to what you all pulled together.
Luna winks.
This was all Iris.
Wow.
That's not how I remember it.
You may not
I like the
have said
colors. What matches her eyes?
Give us the look. And I'm not going to give you a chance to argue because I'm going to get some coffee too.
I guess. She winks once more before hurrying into the kitchen. Iris, Kai, and I glance at each other.
It really was Luna's selection.
Yeah, alright. Okay, whatever you say.
I know. There's no way it could have been you.
She pauses.
Why not?
Because you'd never agree to an outfit like this. In fact, I'm surprised to even see you wearing it.
It's for the sake of the mission. And given what's at stake here, that comes before my own personal feelings.
That's a very professional way of looking at it.
This is crazy. This is a crazy line. What the hell? I mean, I don't think we need to question Iris's dedication here. I don't think, because I don't think she is uncomfortable. I don't think it even crossed her mind. And I'll save just one. I thought we were about to get a full screener. We did not. Yeah, we could all stand to be as dedicated as Iris.
Speak for yourself. I'm plenty dedicated.
Would you wear that outfit for the sake of the mission? I point to Iris's dress. Kai pauses.
Yeah, I would. But it doesn't come in my size.
Yeah, cute excuse.
Actually, I saw one in the shop that would have fit you perfectly.
Iris's dedication is truly commendable.
That's right, bud. Back up while you still can, huh? Iris smiles.
Regardless, we should take some time to mentally prepare before we head out. I have a feeling this mission will be taxing.
Mentally, how long? You guys are already dressed up. Good idea. I think I also need some coffee to help with that.
I'll start getting things set up on the ship.
I got an itch in my ear, and I have my 2006 earbuds covering me up. My Persona 3, the Persona 3 special. Iris nods and we all part ways. Except me, I'm going to the kitchen where all the other girls are. When I enter the kitchen, Luna and Vela are sitting at the kitchen table chatting. They each cradle a mug in their hands. Wow, both hands, huh? After pouring myself a mug of coffee, I joined... What the... This has gotta be the weirdest looking table. So like 3 pretty women in like these like Star Wars Princess Leia outfits from episode this would be episode 6. And like fucking me in a trench coat and sunglasses. Like a fucking Redditor. Luna smiles in greeting. Vela offers me a quick nod but continues her conversation. Oh, they're gonna ask me who's the prettiest.
Just like one of my favorite spy novels. We're going undercover, taking on personas, and infiltrating a high-security mansion owned by a shady cabal of evildoers.
Sorry. Of course, I was about to make the obvious Persona joke, but then it reminded me of something I sent to Trent the other day. It came up a video came up in my recommended. I bet I stole the picture. I don't even need to put it up. I bet I still have it. Here it is. A video came up in my YouTube recommended the other day. I didn't watch it, but it was just there, and I thought it was the funniest shit just by itself. And the title of the video is, "How will we summon our personas in Persona 6? Yeah, right on there. You got the point, right? You didn't need to see it super clearly. You just got the point. just really made me laugh because I didn't watch the video. I just saw that. I'm like, he's cooking. That guy might, I don't know what he said, but he might be cooking something for real. Luna giggles.
That's true, but there's one big difference between us and them.
Wow, Luna really did her. Well, they all did their hair up, but the loops on Vela. Wow, and the little what are these? Hair something or others.
What?
They never looked as good as we do.
Oh, got him. Vela laughs and Luna grins.
You know it. We've got the skills and the moves.
We do?
Xenoc won't stand a chance.
We do? We have the skills and the moves? What kind of moves? Angels of Delusion? Yoinky Sploinky? You seem pretty confident about this mission, Vela.
Why wouldn't I be? It's no different than any other mission we've been on.
I guess.
I'm glad that you have such a positive attitude, but we still need to be cautious. Unlike our usual missions, we'll be at a disadvantage since we're going in unarmed.
Also, by the way, we've done 0 recon on the mansion. We're gonna go in fucking condom off, like just raw dogging it. We have no clue where we're going.
It's fine. I completed my mandatory military service on Corvus, and that training included hand-to-hand combat. And you have nothing to worry about either, Luna. I've seen you fight. You've got serious martial arts skills. I didn't know a doctor could even be that good. Who taught you?
Luna smiles and waves her hand dismissively.
Oh, I just picked it up here and there.
Vela raises a brow.
Here and there. What does that mean?
Former biker gang leader.
Just that I picked up different things throughout my travels.
You just picked up how to strike pressure points.
Well, maybe she knows where the pressure points are because she's a doctor.
I learned about pressure points from my doctor work.
I couldn't have written it better myself.
That part makes sense, but it's very different knowing something in theory and putting it into practice. That kind of precision comes from extensive training.
It's the strict upbringing. Vela glances at me.
You understand what I'm saying, right?
Agree with Vela. Maybe nothing's gone wrong. Does it matter? Agree with Vela. Yeah, something doesn't add up. You fight better than some mercenaries who've been in this profession for years.
I'm just a quick learner, that's all.
I narrow my eyes and exchange a glance with Vela.
See what I mean?
Yes, that's why I agreed with you. I nod. I'm also unconvinced. Iris stands in the kitchen doorway.
All right, everyone. It's time to start the mission.
She doesn't care. Why should she? The three of us stand up in a flurry of movement. You know, I do wonder. Listen, right? It's been a few days. I keep thinking about it because it made me actually mad. When Kai was like, "Oh, you've been spending so much time with Iris." I actually think there might be like a mechanic or something, like an in-game counter or something that like tracks your choices. And I think I've just agreed with, or like picked the things Iris would pick a lot instead of the things that Vela would. Because it's absolutely not true that I've spent more time with Iris compared to the others. That's absolutely not true. So I think it's actually tracking my like affection based on affection. It's, you know, we're not even like approaching like this dating stage yet, but like it's tracking my points with the girls based on my choices that I am thinking are just inconsequential. It's actually tracking those. So my agreeing with Iris a bunch is driving the game towards that, I think. Because I think if I had foregone some of those, like, scenes with Luna or Iris, like the earbud scene or the kitchen scene or whatever, it would have just given me nothing, right? It would have just skipped it. It wouldn't have moved me to Vela as a consequence for saying no to Luna or Iris. You know, that's what I'm thinking. So I need to I need to agree with Vela more. Okay, get into character. I'm gonna talk like Solid Snake. I don't know why. Three of us stand up in a flurry of movement, our conversation quickly forgotten as we prepare to depart. Once we're all ready, we meet up in the cargo bay and filter onto the buggy. I'm feeling very buggy right now. I love this buggy. I don't even have a driver's license. I drive us into town and park in a hidden street a few blocks away from our destination. Remembering Kai's directions, I lead us towards the mansion. The girls follow silently behind me, already falling into character. As for me, I'm in character as well. Soon the looming mansion comes into view. Even at a distance, it towers above the rest of the town, covering the surroundings in shadow. As we draw closer, I admire the ornate silver filigree, but above the gated entrance, the opulence is strikingly out of place from the town's simple brickwork. The gate is open, so we enter the grounds. A pristine pathway leads us to the front door. There are no guards in sight, but I can't shake the feeling of being watched. A covert glance at the girls tells me they're feeling the same way. I didn't expect these women so good at fighting to be so cute. Just before we reach the entrance, a guard emerges and stops. I've been watching the Game Grumps just started Metal Gear Solid, if you can't tell. That's why I chose Solid Snake, not just because we're doing a sneaky mission, but also because the impression is fresh on my mind. Just before we reach the entrance, a guard emerges and stops us. We're actually here on business. I gesture to the girls behind me. The guard takes a quick look at them.
Wait here.
He presses his earpiece and mumbles something I can't quite make out. Speaking of make out, hey man, wanna make out?
Morgana will be out shortly. In the meantime, I'll have to frisk you.
I nod. The guard briskly pats me down. I watch closely while he moves on to my teammates, but he keeps the pat down quick and professional. Good thing, too. Soon as if he copped a feel, I'd have to kick him in the teeth. Soon a slender woman approaches. She has midnight black hair underneath a sleek hat, and her outfit hugs her tightly, showing off her nice figure. She offers us a smile, but her eyes stare at us like a wolf watching its prey.
Welcome.
Holy, okay, I don't know what I expected, but it should have been that. It should have been this. I nod, careful to keep my face neutral. Morgana, I presume. Her grin widens.
Are you here for business or pleasure?
What about both? A little bit of both, I hope. On the recommendation of Chet, I brought some things that may interest Xenoc. I step back and gesture to the girls. Morgana keeps her dangerous gaze fixed on me, though. She wants some of this dick. If my products are to Xenoc's liking, then maybe this can be an ongoing arrangement. Finally, her gift shifts away from me as she gives the ladies a quick glance.
They're certainly promising.
Promising enough to... You shouldn't go for the... Don't go for the kill switch immediately, brother. Promising enough to get an audience with Xenoc. Don't let... It's like, by the way, can I get an audience with please? She laughs.
Eager, aren't you?
See, brother? She steps closer to Iris, who looks her right in the eyes. Morgana raises a brow. She runs a finger along Iris's cheek, but the captain doesn't even flinch. Her face is a stoic mask while she holds the raven-haired woman's gaze. Morgana grins.
Interesting. This one still has some fire, doesn't she?
You don't know the half of it. It's that Polaris edge. She glances at me with genuine interest.
Polaris? A rarity. How did you secure her?
That's considered trade secrets, I'm afraid. Her smile broadens and she nods.
Of course. No matter.
Damn, that was a good line, actually. She turns back to Iris, grinning hungrily.
She'll be fun to break.
Iris remains statuesque, which further ignites Morgana's interest. She steals another caress, tugging on Iris's skirt. Still, the captain is motionless. Morgana laughs.
How defiant. We'll see how long that lasts.
After one final caress, she moves on. Luna smirks and... oh wow, she's going the hog! Luna smirks invitingly when Morgana steps closer, flashing her coy glances.
Charming. Very enticing. I quite like that.
Yeah, I think it might be better to go the Iris route. I don't think you should invite it, but maybe. She matches Luna's smirk and brushes back her pale hair to get a closer view. Oh wow! Luna leans into the touch, meeting Morgana's gaze. She reaches for the stern woman's hand and guides it down her body. Morgana's eyes glint.
Bold.
She wants it! Damn! Yes, but she knows her place, don't you?
Of course, Master.
Luna nods, still holding the raven-haired woman's hand. Morgana continues to caress Luna's body, and the pale-haired woman doesn't protest. She glances demurely through her eyelashes, fluttering teasing invitations. Morgana raises a brow.
She can play the good girl when she needs to. But we both know she'd rather be disobedient.
That is a good thing, right? Luna drops the woman's hand and flashes her one last playful look. Morgana smirks.
Oh, yes. They'll have a lot of fun with her.
How do I say this? If this was for real... how do I say this? Luna would be multitasking. That was actually really good. That was I cooked on that. How's Vela gonna handle this? Finally, she steps in front of Vela and her grin widens. Vela squirms under the... ooh, nice! Vela squirms under the woman's piercing gaze, which makes Morgana's eyes sparkle.
Oh, Xenoc will like this one. She's still got a lively, youthful air of innocence about her.
Oh. Excuse me. Just had a nice drink before I came here. The way this woman is eyeing Vela makes me uneasy. I don't know what Morgana has in mind for her, but it can't be good. Oh, fucking Christ, here we go. I need to think of a way to keep Vela safe without drawing suspicion. Some kind of skill that can keep her more isolated. Skill? Ah! She's our best dancer, which is why she's so lively.
Is that so? Give us a little spin, then.
Vela obeys and slowly turns. When she faces the back, Morgana grabs her backside and squeezes.
Firm. Just as I expected.
Jesus. Sorry I got you into that. I didn't have a choice. She nods appreciatively and allows her hands to run freely along Vela's body. Vela gasps, her eyes grow wide with shock, not only from Morgana's touch, but also from the guard's unwavering stare. He watches her with salacious intent, and Vela tenses up, then freezes. Oh boy, here we go. I need to do something. I guess this one? Yeah, well, they haven't bought her yet. I calmly yet firmly redirect Morgana's hands off of Vela and keep my tone light and casual. I'm glad you're enjoying the product, but generally I'd have to charge for those kinds of services. She chuckles.
Of course, as you should. A businessman such as yourself understands the value of your goods, and we appreciate that.
I'm glad we're in agreement.
I've seen all I need to see anyway.
She steps away from the girls and faces me.
Your girls are high caliber. We're certainly interested.
She called them girls. I mean, I guess sexy girls is the weakness, right? It has to be girls, not goods. Great, does that mean we can discuss a deal? Her grin returns.
That depends on how well they perform.
Christ, this cannot be good. I assume by performance you're speaking in terms of profitability. She nods.
The more popular your girls, the more likely we are to make a deal.
This sounds like a mini game waiting to happen, like a rhythm game. I have full confidence they'll exceed expectations, but I'm not in the business of having them work for free. Will I collect any of the profits?
You'll get much more in Xenox's generous offer, assuming we come to a deal, of course.
I nod. Fair enough. Then what do you need them to do?
Follow me.
Morgana turns on her heel. The guard steps aside as she leads us inside the mansion. A small hallway opens up to the main ballroom. Bro was much quicker on his feet than me. I would have blown it. I would have blown it. Thumping music blasts throughout the room. It's a ballroom, and yet we're playing EDM. The lights are dimmed, with certain sections highlighted in skin-colored spotlights. Holy shit. Epilepsy warning. This is crazy. I smell a mixture of food, wine, and food, and sweat. Where could the sweat be coming from? It can't just be the lights, can it? Laughter mingles with the music. The room is separated into sections, each one of them packed with patrons, both men and women alike. An equal number of men and women weave through the crowd, offering trays of food and drink. Some of them keep the patrons company. They sit in their laps and provide personalized attention. Man, what the fuck is in this thing? I made my mouse invisible so you can't see what I'm pointing at. I guess it's just wine. This thing right here on the table looks like a magic fucking lamp. Also, I'm pretty sure this is the same bar we have in our same full service bar we have in the ship. Reuse assets, why not? Oh, they're gonna start pole dancing. Here we go. Morgana points to the front of the room. I squint to see a line of men and women on a small stage. Really? I guess they're not exclusive. Slaves aren't just women. Each person is separated from the crowd by their own individual hex shield cages. Damn, an auction.
Your Polaris girl will take part in our viewing lineup. As a Polaris rarity, I'm sure she'll attract a lot of interest.
Iris, you're gonna have to play along here, huh? There's a sign which indicates sign-ups for a full service list. Yikes, what the fuck? It doesn't take a genius to understand what that means. I fight down the automatic response to refuse. Did she say full service? Oh no, she didn't. That's the first time I've seen that. Iris will never take part in this list anyway. Once we meet Xenox, we can end this entire charade. I glance at Iris. If she's bothered, she doesn't show it. Next, Morgana points to a series of raised platforms where dancers spin and sway their bodies. Above each dancer is a counter which indicates how many credits they've earned. Are there paper credits? Is that a thing? Are we actually making it rain? And like, if so, is there a counter on the ground that like 1, 2, 3? Wow, what a handy gadget to have. How many credits they've earned? Below the stages are the viewing areas where the patrons sit and watch the show and get absolutely hammered.
Your dancer will go there.
Bela glances at the other dancers. I can't quite read the expression on her face, but she manages to muster a smile. Well,
And finally,
she did say she has the moves. Now's the time to prove it. Right. Obviously, in any really fictional scenario like this, there are two options. But there are two options, right? There are two ways this could go. Either Vale's gonna be really good for some reason, or she's gonna be like incredibly awkward. Although there could be a middle ground in there somewhere where she like kind of tries and she's like kind of okay. I don't think that'll happen, but it could happen. There's a possibility. It's not zero. Morgana smiles at Luna.
We'll have this one working at the serving stations.
A hostess girl. She gestures to the group of scantily clad men and women who attend to the patrons seated at the myriad of booths and tables. The myriad of tables of booths. Christ. Luna smirks. That all sounds good to me. I'll be here to keep a close eye on them.
I don't doubt that. I'll give you a few minutes to prepare, and then we'll get your girls to work.
Where's my personal attention? Huh. Does this actually matter? Like, am I gonna get a choice to go watch one of them? I won't make my shit go down, will it? I don't think we're gonna get so much as a word in here. I nod and Morgana disappears into the crowd. Once she's out of view, I face my teammates. That was intense. Iris nods.
I'm glad that's over with.
That's one hurdle down, but we've still got another to go.
Yeah.
Can you dance? How's your dancing? There's a small waver in her voice. Iris and Luna both furrow their brows.
Are you okay, Vela?
You can tell us if this is too much for you.
Although I don't see how we'll get you out. Vela quickly shakes her head.
I'm fine, really.
That woman was a lot rougher with you than she was with the rest of us.
It's okay to be shaken up by it.
It just surprised me, that's all. But I promise I'm fine.
Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, the next part is easy anyway. All I have to do is dance, and I can definitely do that.
As she smiles, a little color returns to her cheeks. Although Vela puts on a brave face, I notice the small tremor in her hands. She's still shaken by what happened, but she's trying to be strong for the mission. It's probably best to move this conversation forward, as any additional prying might make her more self-conscious. I glance at Luna and Iris, who mirror my thoughts. Iris nods.
All right.
She looks around at the room again.
We'll need to secure weapons before we meet with Xenoc. Unfortunately, I'll be confined to my station.
Where?
Same here. Those platforms are really high and they're guarded.
Leave it to me.
I'll get us what we need. I can move around freely, and I'll have access to all of the patrons.
And you can hand that shit off to me in my giant trench coat. I can help too. I mean, well, that was intentional, of course, but I can help too. I mean, I can help too. Nobody will be paying attention to me.
Good.
Our conversation is cut short when Xenoc's staff arrives to escort the girls to their station. Soon I'm standing all alone. I need to blend in. A normal trader would take advantage of this party, so that's what I need to do. Making my way through the crowd of people, I decide to circle the room and scope out the scene. The entire room is decked out in lavish and gaudy decor. The walls are gold marble and even the vases are carved with gold trim. There must be more money here than the entire town. I accept any food or drink that's offered to me, and all of a sudden I'm so stuffed I can't move. But I'm careful not to drink too much. I need to be on the lookout. Luckily, most of the people at this party are armed. They must be Xenoc's associates. As I look for an opportunity, I sit down at a nearby table. Immediately, a young woman approaches and offers to take my order. No, thank you.
What are you doing?
A boisterous man addresses me from the table over, slurring his words. He drunkenly sways over and sits across from me. I eye the holster strapped around his waist. Time to yoink this thing off this dude. He's got a weapon and his reflexes are impaired. He's the perfect target. I just have to keep him distracted. This could go poorly. What do you mean?
You don't need a thing to help. You're here to do whatever you
That's your
want.
beef?
In fact, You can tell them to do anything, and they'll have to do it.
Alright, so I could tell her to blow me and she'd have to? Holy shit. I'm too much of a wuss to do that, though. I'm too nervous. I don't like talking to women.
Here, watch.
The guy whistles and calls out to a young man serving another guest.
Hey, you! Get over here.
The young man hurries over.
Give me your shirt.
I'm sorry, sir, but this is part of my uniform.
Well, then, I suppose you won't be needing these credits I was going to give you. Maybe I should give it to that girl over there.
Can we put a compressor on this man's voice? The young man's eyes widen.
No, wait!
He pulls a shirt over his head and offers it to the drunkard, who just laughs.
No, I don't want your dirty shirt, you idiot. Now get out of my face.
The young man hurries away, scrambling to put his shirt back on. Don't worry, man, you're probably not the only one with no shirt. Once he's out of view, the drunkard turns to me.
See? Pathetic. But that's nothing. I heard there's a particularly hot slave who's been pulling patrons into the restroom for extra services, if you know what I mean.
Damn, how can I get a part of that? He taps his nose and winks. She kicks him into the bathroom and kisses their nose. Oh boy, these extra services are amazing.
I wouldn't mind spending some credits on that.
Well, go for it, man. Who's stopping you? I mean, go for it, man. Who's stopping you? He laughs again. I should probably participate here. I should get him distracted. I didn't mean to actually be interested. A hot slave offering extra services. Consider my interest piqued. My friend, we are friends now, yes, and friends would absolutely tell their friends just where to find this special person offering extra services. He points randomly.
She's there. Or maybe was it on the other side?
I sigh. This is what I get for trusting a drunk. As I'm contemplating how to close the distance between us without alerting the guy, someone calls the man away and I miss my window of opportunity. Was there a way I could have actually gotten that off of him? Maybe if I made him angry? I feel like I should try something. I low-key feel like I should try something just in case, because I feel like I could have snatched it off that dude. What's this?
You don't need to thank the help.
Yoink. Okay. Let's see if I can make him angry. This kind of behavior is appalling. They may be the help, but they're still people and deserve to be treated with respect.
Huh?
Man pauses, his eyes focus and unfocus, then he bursts out laughing. Now's my chance.
Nice one. That's a good joke.
I'm not joking. He slashed the table in laughter.
Respect. I've never heard anything so funny.
This guy's a lost cause. Okay, same thing. He would have been the perfect target, someone who deserved it. I take a deep breath and slowly let it out. There will be other chances. For now, I should check how my teammates are doing. Damn, I thought I could make him mad and swipe the pew pew off his person. By the way, I've already mentioned here that that the music in this is great. This song is great, like especially because it's like got the dance vibe, like the EDM vibe, but there's like a tension to it. There's like an uncertainty about it. It's really well done. Really gives that feeling of like that chord, especially. That's a really nice chord. But it gives that air of like uncertainty and like, oh fuck, we're in uncharted territory here. Anything could go wrong, you know. It's really good. I like this one. There's an extra large crowd in front of the room, so I decide to talk to Iris first. When I get closer, I notice the crowd is gathered around the center of the stage. An even closer look shows me they're fawning over Iris. Whoa, that went crazy for a second. Holy. Yeah, we don't want that green pick, not green. That's ugly. That's fine. At least we get some shots from here, right? She sits behind a hex shield with a sign titled "Exotic Polaris Beauty." The crowd taps against the shield. Come on! Taps against the shield, whistling and shouting obscene comments that would make even a hardened mercenary crack. Oh no, my asshole's in danger. Iris, however, remains impassive. Her face as immobile as her shield. Her non-reaction provokes the patrons as they share every nasty detail of what they're gonna do to her. The more I hear, the more explicit they get and the sicker I feel. Iris stares out at the room with a blank face, seemingly ignoring it all. Fuck. I have to get her out of there if for only a second. No, you don't. Isn't she gonna go somewhere? I approach the guard manning Iris's sign-up sheet and plaster on an easy smile. I can't let him know how I really feel about this situation. Okay, that could not have been changed. I tried. How's she doing? Anybody on the wait list? He glances at me.
She belonged to you?
Yeah. His demeanor changes immediately. He relaxes and broadens into a grin.
Got some nice goods there. You haven't had this much interest in a girl since, well, maybe ever. She's definitely the most popular one here.
Good, that'll get me an audience with, I mean, fuck. I mean, shit. I blew it. Good, that's what I like to hear. I match his grin and he chuckles. Anyway, I need to talk to her for a second. Can you bring her out? He nods and lowers the shield, which causes a ripple of excitement in the crowd of guys waiting for her. They press forward trying to talk to her, to touch her, but before they can get anywhere near, the guard steps in, pushing them back. He lets me pass. I draw more than a few glares from the patrons as I pull her aside, leading her by the arm to keep up appearances. She's tense in my grip. When we're out of earshot, I release her. Iris takes a deep breath, letting out all her tension and frustration. How are you holding up?
I'm fine.
You can sock me one if it'll help. Right here. You can go ahead. Actually, it'll probably really hurt, but you can. I'll let you. Or maybe they slap. You know, I've seen slap. I feel like I can take one good one. Maybe not many more though. I'll probably cry, but you can do it. Yeah. I need to let her release her frustrations a bit here. I shoot her a look. Oh wait, I shoot her a look. It's hard to tell with Iris, but I can't imagine anyone going through that and just being fine. I heard the kind of stuff they were saying. There's a pause, then Iris sighs.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't getting to me. But my feelings don't matter. I have to put up with this for the success of the mission.
Feels a bit weird. I don't know. It's not. We can divert that, right? Like we can say it's not the success of the mission necessarily. We have a goal, right? We're gonna knock this guy off his high horse and put a stop to his fucking tyranny over this planet. Right? That's the goal. We're gonna knock Xenoc. We're gonna give him the old 1-2. Not just the success of the mission. I guess generalizing, but. Despite her calm words, her jaw clenches and her fists ball. This is the most emotional I've ever seen her. I never would have guessed just watching you. You showed no reaction at all.
They're trying to rile me up on purpose to get a response, but I won't give them that satisfaction.
I don't think being quiet is encouraging them. I don't think that's true. We'll go for the next one. I'm sorry you're stuck dealing with this. I wish there was something I could do to help.
You're helping by playing your role. This will all be worth it once we get that meeting with Xenoc.
I nod. That's a good way to look at it. Regardless, what you're doing now is working. Using the Polaris angle was a good decision. Iris looks curious.
Am I getting enough interest?
Well, I don't think we should tell her not to worry. I nod. The guard told me they've never seen someone so popular. If we keep this up, we'll definitely earn that Xenoc meeting. Iris smiles, clearly pleased before resuming her professional demeanor. She nods.
That's good to know. I'll continue doing what I'm doing.
I think they like the cross-legged pose, Iris. Good plan.
What about you? Have you secured any weapons?
I shake my head. There are too many people around, so I haven't found an opening. She nods.
We've still got time, so keep trying. Has Luna had better luck?
I haven't talked to her of Ayla yet, but I will.
Please do. Let's hope things are going better for them.
I spot the guard sneaking glances at us. They're getting antsy. I should take it back before someone comes over to investigate. I mean, you know. Iris takes a deep breath and then nods.
Let's go.
Taking her by the arm, I lead her back to her cage, and the hex shield surrounds her once more. While the crowd returns, I look around for the others. I don't see Luna anywhere, so I decide to check on Vela next. As I make my way across the ballroom, I run into Morgana. She smiles, but it doesn't reach her piercing eyes.
Are you enjoying the party?
Yeah, everything has been great so far.
I'm glad to hear that. I'll surely pass on the compliment.
I don't think she was ever not fully suspicious of me, but... Or, like, somewhat suspicious of me, but she's definitely suspicious now. I nod. I was just about to check in with one of my girls.
Ah, is it the one who's serving?
Uh-oh, why is she asking about Luna? She's blowing some guy. I try to contain my surprise. She's on the list. Is there a problem I should be aware of?
Perhaps. I've noticed she spends more time in the restroom than at her actual station.
I was so caught up in my nose joke that I was like, I didn't understand what was going on. I get it now. We're good. She's a crafty one, is Luna. That'll do it for you. That'll do it. Morgana watches me closely. I better think about my answer. Fuck. I sternly set my jaw. Thanks for bringing this to my attention. That's completely unacceptable, and I'll be sure to have a word with her to remind her of her place. Morgana nods.
That's the kind of attitude I like to see. You need a firm hand to keep these people in line.
Her eyes twinkle in the corners of her lips curl into a smirk.
I'd be happy to share some tips with you if you like.
Can I accept? I don't like that look in her eye, but I fight down my unease. Oh, I actually get to hear. Of course, always happy to hear from an expert.
Either way, I'm glad I caught you. I've been hoping to have a conversation with you.
Yeah. Oh yeah? How come? Her wolfish smile returns.
I like to be in the business of knowing who I do business with.
I'll bring out my notes. Oh boy. I'm moving. Good. While we talk, Morgana leads me to an open table. Immediately, a serving girl approaches and offers us a tray of drinks. Morgana accepts 2 glasses and hands one to me. Her body language suggests that this isn't an offer I can refuse. I take the drink. I'm an open book. What would you like to know? She sips from her glass, never breaking eye contact.
I'd love to hear more about your relationship with Chet. As you know, he does plenty of business with us.
Yeah, that's why he recommended you.
How did the two of you meet?
I'm cooked here. I don't remember. Slave Trader takes work seriously. The best kind of lie is based on the truth. Since I know Chet sells girls to parties, I should be safe using this explanation. It's a kind of a funny story. Chet and I both tried to sell to the same club owner, so we started out as competitors. When both of our girls were accepted, that's when we got to know each other better. Morgana smiles.
How very interesting. I assume that means that you and Chet are quite close then.
Oh, this is a little... Yeah, I've known him for a while, and I consider him more of a friend than a business associate. She smiles softly.
Is that so? Then it's too bad you just missed him. Chet was doing business here a few days ago.
I don't think either one of these is wrong, actually. I furrow my brows. You sure you're talking about Chet? He actually referred me here because he hasn't been able to visit for a while, and he wanted to make sure you were still getting quality products. She grins broadly, her eyes twinkling.
Of course, you're right. I had him mistaken for someone else.
I thought so.
Speaking of which, what is keeping Chet so busy these days?
Busy training his girls is a good option. He's spending more time selecting and training his girls. As you know, Chet is serious about his product. She nods.
That he is. I'm glad he's doing well.
I nod. Rana breathes in deeply when she looks back at me, her eyes glint mischievously.
All this talking has made my mouth dry.
I glance at her now empty glass, which she pushes towards me.
Would you be a dear and get me a refill? And also something to nibble on?
Of course, let me call over my girl.
No, I'd much prefer to have you taking care of me.
Oh, fuck. I wonder what we do here. Her eyes are challenging and her smirk taunts me. This is another test, but of what I'm unsure. I think we refuse. I'm supposed to be the slave trader. I'm not a server. Yeah, I can't break character no matter what, and a trader would never agree to do a slave's job. My service cannot compare to how well my girl will treat you. I'll make sure she gives you special attention. Morgana sighs, her expression full like flattened boredom.
No matter then. I think we've wasted enough time in conversation, don't you?
She stands, resuming a more formal demeanor.
I'll let you get back to work. We'll speak again later this evening.
Without waiting for a response, she turns on her heel and strides away. Although I didn't blow my cover, I think I might have blown my chance to gain her trust. She's much more cold and standoffish now. I don't need her trust. I need to get in the fucking penthouse. Regardless, I can't get too distracted. I still need to check on Vela. Shaking my head free from my thoughts, I continue towards the dancers area. Look. Vela's exactly where I expect her to be, dancing on a platform off to the side of the room. There's a sizable crowd of patrons scattered below her. Luckily, the platform is high enough that none of the patrons can reach her, so they shout comments instead. They're just as loud as the crowd surrounding Iris, but not as offensive. Aww. She's actually going for it. How cute. This wasn't a shitty situation. She'd be really beautiful right about now. In fact, they cheer and shout encouragement. They're like, "You're so good!" That's really wholesome. Vela in turn has a big smile on her face, as if she's energized by the comments. She spins gracefully around a pole, swaying her hips in tune with the heavy beats. If I didn't know any better, I'd think she's having fun. A different guard is stationed in front of her platform. I stop beside him and point to Vela. She's not bad, right?
Not bad? She's great!
I grin. I was hoping you'd say that. She's one of my girls.
You did a good job with that one. I've seen plenty of dances, and she's a crowd favorite. Just look at her list.
Wait a minute, Vela has a list too? I clear my throat, masking my surprise. Where's her list? The guard gestures to a sign-up sheet. It is identical to Iris's, which means its function must be identical to hers too. My skin crawls at the thought. My smile in place, I face the guard. I'm glad she's getting so much attention.
The hot ones always do.
Amen, brother. Can I have a minute to chat with her? I've got a few pointers. I can do this shit better than her. Put me up there. What are you waiting for? He chuckles.
Of course. Wait right here.
I'm about to show her how it's done. And I fucking dig off my trench coat and I'm in like a fucking Princess Leia outfit of mine. I think she actually is, it's somewhere in the middle here. While the guard walks over, I take another glance at Vela. She's still smiling broadly as she moves. I wonder if it's fake or if she's really enjoying the thrill. She stops once the guard grabs her attention as she leaves the stage. When she reaches me, her face is glistening with a soft sheen of sweat, but she doesn't seem to mind. The guard leaves and no one else is in earshot. I lean a bit closer to be sure we're not overheard. Vela, are you doing okay? She blinks almost as if she's surprised by the question. She actually is at everyone, then nods.
Yeah, I'm totally fine. Things are great.
It's my turn to be surprised. Oh, that's good. I wasn't expecting that answer, especially after what happened earlier.
Yeah, actually, I was really nervous at first, but the people have been so nice. They're actually really friendly.
Her smile returns.
And I've been getting so many tips too. You should see some of the numbers I've been raking in. It'll definitely earn us that meeting with Xenoc.
That's promising. I'm still trying to wrap my head around Vela's reaction. She isn't the slightest bit concerned. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't I be? Dancing's really fun and I'm pretty good at it. Plus, the crowd is so encouraging. I mean, I know they're flirting and stuff, but nobody's being creepy about it.
But apparently me saying some whack shit is apparently creepy. Alright. Maybe she doesn't know about the list. We probably shouldn't tell her. She doesn't need to know.
Are you okay? You're acting kind of weird.
I'm fine, just be careful.
I am, but there's nothing to worry about. I think the crowd really likes me.
Okay, she definitely doesn't know about the list. Should I tell her? Maybe it's best she doesn't know. Yeah, let her stay in her happy place. I don't think we should tell her. It'll affect her dance moves. Like, if she's the kind, like I said, wears her heart on her sleeve, if she gets upset, it's gonna make her dancing worse. There's no need to worry her. At the end of the day, we won't be sticking around long enough for the list to matter. I take a deep breath and force a smile. That's great, Vela. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, I will.
I still need to talk to Luna, so will you be okay here? Vela nods.
Yep, just leave it to me.
Before I can respond, the guard comes over.
Are you ready yet? People are getting restless.
We're ready. Vela smiles her goodbye before the guard leads her back to the platform. As soon as she steps up to the pole, the comments resume, but they no longer worry about me. Vela seems like she can handle it. I better find Luna. I step away from the dancers area and make my way back to the tables. When I return to the serving stations, the first thing I notice is how each table in the section is full, and the patrons desperately vie for Luna's attention. Luna, meanwhile, carries a pitcher in her hands and smirks as she surveys the tables. She's definitely keeping herself busy. I come closer, but the rambunctious patrons means that Luna doesn't see me. One patron works extra hard to catch Luna's eye. He's dressed in expensive clothes, and when he extends his arm, he shows off a diamond-encrusted watch. He points to his table.
This should be enough for some special treatment, isn't it?
The credit counter on the table flashes with a number high enough to make me choke. That's more than enough to pay off Celeste's hospital bill for this month.
It certainly does.
This chick. Oh man. Luna smiles and steps over to him, exaggerating the sway of her hips. Keeping eye contact, she leans forward and carefully refills his glass. The man grins, but drops that as soon as she stands back up.
Enjoy.
She smiles sweetly before turning away, but the man stops her. He sputters.
Wait a second, is that it?
Were you expecting something more?
He grins.
I was expecting to receive the full service, if you catch my meaning.
Oh.
Luna nods in understanding. She winks.
That can get you added to the bottom of the list.
How long's the list?
Hard to say. I'm trying my best to work through it, but...
You know, ignoring what she's actually doing. If this is like the, oh man, this is like that OnlyFans chick who tried to fuck 1,000 dudes in a day. Next, please. It's like that video of Moist Critical Charlie and a bunch of those other dudes like at their fucking lunch table, like talking about the logistics of it. Like, so how does she actually? Does it you know, each guy has like a minute and 27 seconds or whatever. Do they come in and they just fucking they have to already be hard and they just go full throttle until they're done? She just lays there. That's like what she's doing. She heaves a heavy sigh, smirking as she catches the man staring.
I don't think I'll get to everyone before my shift is over.
At her tits. His eyes widen.
How do I get higher onto the list?
Luna shrugs, feigning ignorance.
Oh, I couldn't say. After all, it's not my place to decide these things. I'm just here to serve.
The man pauses. Luna smirks again.
I should continue working while you take a minute to think about it.
Show her your hog. Jesus Christ. Well, I didn't come this far. She grabs the cloth of her discarded tray and walks to a newly vacated table. Staying within view of the patron, Luna leans down across the table and wipes it down, giving him an ample view of her behind. This man is about to bust. Sweat beads across the man's brow as he stares with an intense desire. Bro's trying to hit them back shots. Every small shift is another tease. Even the delicate way she bounces to reach the far edges is another alluring jiggle. What a line. From where I stand, I can see everything. I'm not gonna fucking... It's Luna. She knows what she's doing. As if I didn't need to be taught the lesson by this game, but why would I question these girls? Like, they've been doing it longer than me. Why would I try to like intervene and stop what they're doing? They don't need a man to like step in for them. My character would definitely take advantage of this delicious view right now, so to avoid suspicion, that's exactly what I should do. Damn, I take my time to really appreciate every curve of her body. No wonder she's so popular. Her profile is actually really beautiful. All too soon, Luna straightens again. Damn it. My delicious view. Another patron signals for her attention. I recognize the uniform this woman wears and note her as one of Xenox's guards.
Forget about him. Put me on the list instead.
Wait, what? Oh, I was about to say, he has women as his guard? That'd be crazy. Oh, the counter on her table is double what the first patron offered.
Oh my! How very generous.
The man scowls and quickly taps his device.
Not as generous as I am.
Not as generous as I am. Love that. I could do a New York accent all day. If I wasn't doing Solid Snake, I should have done a New York accent. Damn it. Should have done a New York accent. If I wasn't already doing Solid Snake. His counter triples his original offer. Whoa, these are some numbers I've only dreamed about.
Take a look at me.
Oh, damn. A woman wants in. Let's go.
Oh, me!
The voice is... I didn't know that women could be quite as horny as men. That's impressive. At least in this particular way. The voices blend together as more people join in and the patrons grow restless. The counters beep endlessly, the numbers blurring as they rise. Luna stands in the middle of the section, a finger to her lips. She watches all the patrons closely and tries to hide her smirk. Finally, her gaze rests on me. A slow smile spreads across her face. She sways towards me and flutters her eyes demurely.
Oh, sir, you are too kind. Your generosity is unparalleled.
This is where I should... if I was an asshole. Which apparently I am, since it immediately came to mind. This is where you pull the reach around. I own them. If I'm just playing my character.
Huh? Who's that?
What's his offer? Is it better than mine?
Nobody can even see my offer. It's invisible. It's actually my giant dong. While the patrons express a mixture of confusion and disappointment, Luna's grins turn devilish.
Please allow me to express my deepest gratitude.
She's gonna take me to the bathroom and give me the special service. Holy, she grabs my shirt and pulls me towards the door. Happily play along. Yeah, baby. I don't need to save. I picked up enough to realize these patrons have been offering large sums of credits as some kind of auction. Obviously, Luna has selected me as the high roller and winner, so I'm gonna act like one. I grin broadly. I knew you had good taste. It's no surprise that you decided to go with me, and I'm very excited for what's next.
I'm so very pleased to hear it. But save that excitement for where we're going.
There's laughter in Luna's eyes as she winks. At least she thinks I'm funny. While we walk away, I overhear the grumbles of disappointment from the other patrons. Fucking pile of bodies. The fucking pile of bodies in the bathroom. The voices fade once we exit the room. Luna leads me into the restroom before she finally lets me go.
You showed up at the perfect time.
Yeah, you were about to have a riot on your hands. She giggles.
Oh no, I had everything under control.
I know. Do those people fighting know they're fighting to go into the bathroom with you?
Of course.
And that's attractive to them. Why? She giggles.
It's a special service I provide only for our VIPs.
Let's go. I see. I look around the restroom. Kind of. What exactly are you doing with them? Luna smirks.
Behold!
No way. Okay, it's just one dude. I was to say. But yep, that's exactly what I thought. She steps up to the nearest stall and swings open the door. A guard is slumped on the toilet. His pants are undone and his shirt is in disarray. She almost went the whole way before fucking knocking him out. This woman is crazy. I notice an empty holster around his waist. Understanding dawns. I know exactly why Luna's been leading patrons in here. Unfortunately for him, he thought he was getting a treat, but got tricked instead. Well, Luna gingerly steps around the man. She reaches behind the toilet where she carefully removes a weapon, then she winks.
Ta-da!
You secured the weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Clever. Luna grins as she steps out of the first stall and swings open the door to the second stall where another guard is passed out on the toilet. Oh wow, she just fucking knocked them all out. Wow, she got 5. Well, I didn't even need to do jack. It's probably why she isn't entertaining it as much, because she already got what she needed. House on the toilet, there are guards in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th stalls too.
That should be enough weapons for all of us.
Yeah, more than enough. You didn't even have to go for the last guy.
He was very handsy, so I had to knock a little sense into him.
Although she's still smiling, her eyes glint dangerously. That seems reasonable. She giggles.
Anyway, how are we going to get the weapons out? I'd smuggle them, but...
I know, you have nowhere to... That's why I have this giant fucking leather coat. She gestures to her clothes.
This outfit does not hide very much.
Oh, my coat. Kai said pockets would come in handy, and he was not wrong. I flip open my jacket to show Luna the inner pockets.
Ooh, smart thinking. Not just fashionable, but functional too.
It probably looks like ass. My fucking coat probably looks like ass. Exactly. It only takes a few minutes for me to hide my weapons in the coat. Hide the weapons in my coat. Fuck. Alright, we should be all set for when we meet Xenoc. Luna nods.
Have you talked to Iris and Vela?
Yeah, they're both hanging in there. Now it's just a waiting game.
I suppose that means it's back to work for me.
She smiles slightly, then pulls herself into a stretch and puffs out a breath.
I'll leave first. You should wait a little bit before following me so nobody gets suspicious.
How long are we? Oh, I guess it's been a few minutes. Giving me a little more credit than I deserve, but sounds like a plan. I gotta recover first. She gave me the fucking top of a lifetime. Luna winks before slipping out of the restroom. I tap my fingers and wait for what I think is about 5 minutes before I peek out the door. When the coast is clear, I return to the main ballroom. It's like, I should come out like a changed man, my eyes glazed over. Holy shit. Oh. They're like fucking zipping up my pants. Oh man. So funny. I make another round, pretending to join the party. I accept the offers of food and drink to keep up my facade. I don't mind too much. The food's actually pretty tasty. Soon I run into Morgana again, although it's less of a run and more of a calculated meet-up. She greets me politely, then gets straight to business.
I've had a chance to see your girls in action, and I must say I'm impressed. Let's discuss an offer.
Great. When is Xenoc available? She arches a sculpted brow.
Xenoc doesn't involve himself in such affairs.
Didn't I know
He
that?
entrusts all of these decisions to me.
Yeah, why would I fucking bring up Xenoc? What the fuck? Okay, we shouldn't fucking go crazy here. I know the girls will have demeaned themselves for no reason if I don't do this, but still. I came here to make a deal with him directly. Her smile drops. I can tell her patience is wearing thin.
Making a deal with me is the same as making a deal with him. I speak on his behalf.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'll only make a deal with Xenoc himself. Her tone is icy.
Then, unfortunately, there will be no deal.
Hold on.
We'll be keeping the money for your girls as compensation for our time. And be happy it's only the money we're keeping. Someone will be here to show you out.
I should keep this going. Maybe I should have earned her trust, huh? As soon as she's done speaking, Morgana walks away. We're gonna have to flip-flop it. Alright, we should see where this goes first. Still stunned when the guards bring my teammates to me. Iris turns to me.
What happened?
Morgana wanted to make the offer herself. I pushed for an audience with Xenoc, but she refused and eventually declined the sale. Iris nods.
All right. Let's wait until we get back to the ship to discuss further.
Huh. Question. All right, let's try it. I do want to know what happens here, but if we can get this to work, that's the best possible outcome.
I assume that means that all this talk.
Accept. Let's see where this leads. I smile. For you, and only for you, it would be my pleasure. I feel her eyes on me as I walk away. At the serving station, I grab another drink and a small plate of grapes. I place them on the table when I return. And Morgana reaches for her drink. She meets my eyes when she takes a sip.
Delicious.
I'm glad you approve. She waits expectantly.
Well,
Am I to sit in her lap now? Ah, her gaze flicks to the plate of grapes, then she looks back at me. A primal hunger dances in her eyes, one that can't be satiated by food. Well, this is the same route, so this doesn't even matter. Save it there. Assert my dominance. No hand feed her, obviously. I think that's what, I mean, I don't think, we're not gonna assert dominance over this chick. Do you see her outfit? I come this far, I can't back out now. Silently, I pluck a juicy grape. She obediently opens her mouth. Gently, I plop the fruit in her mouth.
so sweet. Just the way I like it.
She continues to hold my gaze. Holy, I get the feeling she's not talking about the grapes.
Well, that was a nice break.
Still smirking, Morgana pushes herself to her feet.
I know you've still got some things to take care of, so I'll let you get back to it. I look forward to our next conversation.
Same here. She nods before turning away. Her heels click on the floor as she strides into the crowd. That went pretty well. I think she trusts me a little more now. Hopefully that'll work in our favor. Okay. I guess. Alright. It hurts my pride how often I'm wrong in this game, but, you know, that's why we have the saves. It's exactly why the game gives me the option. So I can't be wrong. And then this is all the same, probably. Too bad I had to skip that. Let her stay in her happy place. My time. It's all the same anyway. I'm curious what this is. Lead the way.
I was so close. That could have been me.
No, that could have been me! If only he didn't get in the way.
Alright, this is all the same. Okay. Okay, straight to business. Okay, so she's still, it's the same thing. She trusts me now, though.
To see your, as expected, your Polaris girl had triple interest over any of our other options. Your serving girl also pulled incredibly high tips, and so did your dancer. In fact, your dancer has piqued Xenox's interest, and he would like to meet her and the rest of the girls personally.
Wow, it changed it that dramatically? Jeez. So I guess... What could... I don't know. It doesn't matter. Thinking about it, it's not going to get me anywhere. I just know that was the turning point. Great, I'm glad to hear that.
Good, as I've already set up the meeting.
She smiles. 3 guards arrive, escorting Vela, Luna, and Iris each. All 3 of them silently filter to my side and wait expectantly.
Now that everyone has arrived, please follow me.
Morgana walks briskly toward a door which leads to an open corridor with a pair of elevators. She swipes a card and the elevator lights up. I hear the mechanical whirring set it in motion. Soon the elevator dings its arrival and the doors slide open. Morgana motions for us to go inside. Then we obey, just how she likes it. Then she punches an access code and smiles as the doors close shut. Fuck. We're silent on the ride up. The guns weigh heavy in my coat. I consider distributing them before I notice the dark cameras on the corners. I better keep them hidden for a little longer. The ride only takes a few minutes, but it feels like, Jesus, how fucking big is this place? My heart pounds in my chest. I breathe in deeply to calm my nerves. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Finally, the elevator comes to a stop. It opens up to a short hallway which leads us to Xenox's penthouse. We walk up to the door, but before we can knock, we hear a voice from within.
Come in.
Look at this man. He's not quite as old as I thought he would be. For a man who's so driven by power. You live in Shibuya, brother? Maybe just a abstract painting of what people believed was Shibuya. Slowly, the door slides open and we enter into a spacious sitting room. Upon first glance, the room is more subdued than the opulence downstairs, but I notice the items on the shelves and mantle are still very delicate and expensive. Time to break them. Xenox lounges on a plush sofa, his arms resting on the back of his seat. There's a shimmering shield partition that splits the room in two. Xenox is on one side and we are on the other. It's the same shield used to showcase Iris and the rest of the exotic staff. No wonder Xenox is so relaxed. He already has a backup plan. All we gotta do is make the deal and bring him into your kind of come in, take him, sir. You're gonna have to make your move. I'm not bringing them to you, huh, pal? Anyway. It makes sense he take precautions to protect himself, but it also means I need to bring my A game. The only way to get him to lower that shield is to secure a deal and gain his trust. I take a closer look at Xenoc. He's a man of medium build with red hair and green eyes that watch us with interest. A faded scar cuts across his face, giving him a stern appearance. His smile is... I don't need to do that anymore. His smile is relaxed, growing wider as we approach.
These must be the new girls I've heard so much about.
So it's been like an hour, man, yeah. You've heard so much about him? Just as you requested. Xenoc nods appreciatively. His gaze wanders over each girl lingering on Vela. Satisfied, he gestures for me to take a seat in the opposing chair, so I do. The girls stand behind me.
Have you been enjoying the festivities?
Yes, everything's been better than expected.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear.
The corners of his mouth quirk up. Sorry, I did it again.
But enough pleasantries. I'm sure you're as eager to talk business as I am.
I don't know the market value for a beautiful woman slave. I really don't. I should have taken more taken more note of the numbers on the buy list, because I could upcharge him. Because he's going to be making money off of these girls like crazy if this was for real. I'm ready when you are. Xenoc shifts in his seat and indicates a tablet on the coffee table in front of me. He already has a number, huh?
Name your price for all three of them.
Name my price. This is bad. I am cooked. I'm gonna hardball. Now I'm not gonna flip flop here. I'm gonna go hardball. In order to prove my goods are in demand and high value, I need an expensive price to reflect that. Slowly, I draw the tablet to me and type in a number. A moment later, Xenoc's tablet pings. He glances at the screen and laughs.
Good luck with that.
My girls are worth it. Xenoc continues laughing, gasping between breaths. If you disagree, then what is your offer?
Oh, with such an outrageous bid, I'm afraid there's no possibility of us reaching a deal.
Wait. Okay, apparently hardball is not the right way. I guess play it safe then. I'm not gonna go too crazy. If I choose a number too high or too low, it'll set up Xenoc's suspicion. My best course of action is to go with what I think is a fair price. I guess I was assuming I would just be low anyway. Like my idea would have been low anyway. So I just went a little too crazy. But this guy, my character has a better sense than I do. I tap into the tablet. Xenoc's tablet pings a second later. He glances down and looks thoughtful. He ponders for a moment. After he enters a new number, my tablet pings. I quickly take a look. Better if I negotiate. Definitely is better if I negotiate. In business, you never accept the first offer, so I need to keep negotiating. I shake my head. That won't work for me, brother.
That's a shame, as it's more than reasonable.
What about? I type my counter into the tablet. Xenoc doesn't bother to look.
I'm not interested in an extended back and forth. I gave you my offer, and no deal was reached.
Bastard. Wait, I want to keep trying here.
You know the...
Fine, we'll be on our way. Oh. Oh, okay, here we go. This might work. Maybe. I should keep that locked and loaded. Because it will be in better shape. I have to be again. Be in better shape if we can get him to accept the deal. No doubt about that. Okay, I stand and turn my back to Xenoc, gesturing for my team to surround me. As soon as they do, I crack open my coat and show them the guns. Iris nods, immediately understanding. She reaches for a weapon, and Luna and Vela quickly follow suit, and I grip the last gun. Iris's voice is barely above a whisper.
Vela, disable the elevators. Buy us time.
Vela nods. She darts toward the doors, while the rest of us spin and pelt the shield with a storm of energy rounds. Xenoc immediately scrambles off the couch and races for the phone on his desk. He punches the button before his brows furrow, then he punches it again and again. Looks like he's having trouble calling for security.
Good.
Iris raises her voice above the noise.
Team, look for the reflector. It's the weakest point in the shield.
Scan the shield, which gleams wildly from our rounds, and look for the double shimmer that would indicate the reflector. I see it, top left.
Good eyes. Everyone, aim top left.
We shift our target to the reflector. Vela returns soon after and aids in our efforts. Much to my delight, the rapid-fire rounds quickly overwhelm the shield, splintering thin cracks like spiderwebs from the top left corner down to the floor. Xenox slams the phone down just as the shield falls. He reaches for his weapon, but Iris is faster. She discharges a warning shot, distracting Xenox long enough for her to close the distance and pistol whip his head. Jesus. He collapses to the floor with a heavy thump. She turns to us.
He's out for now.
What about the other chick?
As he should be. But, what do we do with him now?
Kick him out the window.
Whatever we do, we need to decide quickly. We made a lot of noise, and someone might come investigating.
Good point.
The elevators are disabled, but that won't hold them for too long.
Should we turn him into the authorities? What authorities?
Generally, we would. But that's not a viable option here, considering he is the authority.
I guess that does complicate things.
We can send a distress beacon out to the Union and Polaris. I can pulse it out the same time we lower the hex shield.
I guess.
Good idea, Vela. Plus, when the shield is lowered, that'll give the people a window of opportunity to escape themselves.
Yes, smart thinking. But it doesn't guarantee that Xenoc will be brought to justice. We have no way of knowing if either faction answers the beacon and comes to help the planet.
What if I include all of his transgressions within the beacon?
That would grab their attention. Both factions take humanitarian issues seriously, and would be shocked to understand what's been going on here.
That would increase the response rate, but there's still no guarantee either faction will come.
Then how can we make sure justice will be served?
The only way to be certain is if Xenoc is no longer in the picture.
Vela falls quiet, and Luna tenses.
That kind of fate is not our place to decide.
Is it not? I glance down at Xenoc, but notice he begins to stir. His eyes flutter open. They focus and unfocus before settling on me. Then he glares. Oh, about hammer fucking go, dude. Keep that one locked and loaded. Bam. You do something fast. Knock him out. I swiftly kick his head and he falls limp again.
Nice reflexes.
Thanks. I lean down and remove Xenoc's weapon. Once he's fully disarmed, I stand back and look up at my team. Stand back up and look at my team. We've got the upper hand over Xenoc. If Vela includes his transgressions in the beacon, then there will always be a record of all the awful things he's done.
That's true. And if the Union or Polaris see what's in the transmission, they'll certainly come to investigate.
Iris nods.
Which, in turn, will make it difficult for Xenoc to weasel out of punishment, because all evidence against him is readily available.
Yep, exactly.
This sounds like the best course of action. Vela, go lower the hex shield and transmit the beacon.
Got it.
She types it 3 gazillion words per minute. She disappears into another room in search of a computer or a laptop. Iris looks at me.
Help me secure Xenoc. Luna, stand guard and alert us if anyone arrives.
We both nod. I head to Iris' side and help her find something to tie up Xenoc. She taps her earpiece and calls Kai for an extraction while I return with some rope. Vela rejoins us as we finish securing Xenoc.
The shield is down and I've just launched the beacon, but the elevator has been reactivated.
Take the stairs.
We need to go now.
Or jump. Luna pulls tightly on the rope, ensuring Xenoc is immobile. Then we all follow Iris out of the penthouse. We race up the stairs until we reach the roof. The Aetos pulls up, swirling clouds of dust. We scramble up the cargo bay ramp, pulling it closed behind us. Once it's secure, we all scramble to the bridge. Upon seeing us, Kai happily relinquishes the controls to me, and I charge the ship through the atmosphere. That went about as well as it could have. I am curious what they would have done if I had failed, like I did on my original run. But because I don't think my team would have held me responsible. You know, I didn't. And in that case, like, not breaking character was the right call. But apparently, giving into the some dominatrix, apparently doing what she wanted me to do was the right call. I guess. I plunge the ship into warp drive and we speed through space. The only thought racing through my mind is I need to get us as far away from this planet as possible. When we eventually jump out of warp, Kai checks his maps and gauges.
It looks like we've made it to Union space.
He glances at me and nods.
Nice job there, hotshot.
Thanks, that was a close call. I had to fully overdrive our warp engine, so it's gonna be a while before we can jump again.
We're in protected space now, so that shouldn't be too much of a concern.
Good. How does the rest of the ship look, Vela?
Vela pauses. She types on her tablet.
Pretty good, actually. There's no newly sustained damage.
Good. Let's activate power save mode while we wait for the warp to cool down.
I nod, flipping the switches on my control panel. As I set the ship to low power, I turn back to my team. Kai checks his navigation dashboard.
So, where next? We've still got our last mission plotted out, but I assume we'll be changing course.
Correct. Our priority now is to fix Eidos. Plot us to the nearest Union hub system.
Kai nods.
Our warp is still down, so let's stay on low thrusters to speed up the recovery. We should be safe since we're in Union territory.
Got it.
It's been a long day, so make sure you all take the time to rest and recharge.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry. Got distracted. Vela stifles a yawn, clearly eager to head to bed. Luna smiles softly and nods. The three of them say goodnight to us and exit the bridge. Kai turns to me.
You should rest too. I'll take first watch.
It's alright, I can handle the first shift. You should take your break. Kai shakes his head.
I can't. I'm still riding that adrenaline high. It'll be a long time before I'm ready to wind down. You go.
I fight back a yawn. I could do with a nap. If you're sure.
I am.
Alright, thanks. I'll be back soon.
Take your time. Besides, I know where my sweet, sweet Crimson Ox is if I need a little extra boost.
You gotta chill, man. This is almost turning into an addiction. I chuckle. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. He laughs while I take my leave and exit the bridge. Jesus, that was an endeavor. As I walk down the hall, I take this moment to check my phone. We've been so busy trying to escape Oxari that I've barely had a minute to think. My heart nearly stops in the number of missed calls and texts from Celeste. My brain is in overdrive. Is she okay? What if something happens? She's worried about us, man. You're worried about you. I take a deep breath and force myself to calm down, but I hurry the rest of the way to my room. Once I'm inside, I sit on my bed and check the texts. OMG, did you see the new discovery today? Hey, you busy? Just checking in, are you okay? Please answer, I'm getting worried. The texts become increasingly agitated and the calls more frequent. Guilt grips my chest. There is no way I could communicate with Celeste while in the Hex Shield, but that doesn't make me feel any better. I need to call her back now. As soon as I dial her number, I shove my phone into the communicator. Celeste answers immediately, her worried face blinking onto the screen.
Oh, thank goodness you're okay.
I should be saying that to you.
Me? Why?
But when I saw your missed calls, I thought something bad happened to you.
I only call you so much because I thought something bad happened to you.
I smile apologetically. I know, I'm really sorry I made you worry. I should have checked in with you sooner. She crosses her arms.
Yeah, you should have.
Then she softens.
But I'm relieved you're okay.
I didn't mean to make you worry.
I was trying not to, but I hadn't heard from you in a long time. I couldn't stop myself from thinking the worst.
Her brows knit together and her fingers tug on the edge of her dress.
At IAP, when you were working undercover, there'd be long stretches of time when I wouldn't hear from you. So I thought, maybe you were doing that again. But you always gave me a heads up first. And then I wasn't sure if you still did undercover work as a mercenary. I knew mercenary work was more dangerous in general, and then the more I thought about it, the more I started to freak myself out.
She takes a deep breath, recentering herself.
But it's okay. You're okay.
Each word is a guilty needle to my heart. I'm sorry I put you through that, but you were right. I was undercover again on a delicate mission.
Next time, don't forget to give me a heads up.
I promise I won't.
Good.
She relaxes into a smile.
Especially since I have so much I need to tell you.
Oh yeah? What's been going on?
So much. Did you see the big news about the new discovery?
I shake my head. I saw your text, but that's it. Hello?
I guess being undercover meant you missed it.
Her face brightens.
Anyway, remember that huge radar tower that Polaris built? The one meant to ping for new intelligence communications?
No way, we're looking for aliens? More aliens. How could I forget? People were so divided on that project that it almost didn't happen. Even after it moved forward, so many people still thought it was a waste of resources.
Well, those people are eating their words right about now because the tower picked up a signal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, can you believe it? Maybe there really are other intelligent life forms out there.
Oh, where's the article? I want to read about it.
Well, about that.
I raised a brow at her pause.
You can find it in the tabloids.
What? I thought you said this was big news.
It was! There was a source that leaked this information, but the next day, all information was retracted from reputable news sources, with an official statement claiming the radar was an accidentally intercepted regular communication signal.
That can't be a coincidence.
That's what I think too, which means this is real, right? If it wasn't real, then why is Polaris being so secretive about everything?
If there is a secret alien chick route, that's crazy. Control that. It's going a little crazy, huh? Well, we did successfully get out of there. That's good. I mean, we don't know. This is an interesting situation. I'm not sure what to believe.
A lot of people feel that way. I want to believe it's real, though. So much of the universe is still unexplored.
Yeah, it goes on for infinity, so yeah.
There's bound to be other intelligent life out there.
Maybe. We'll have to wait and see if you're right. She nods.
I'll keep monitoring the news sites just in case.
Monitoring. Keep me posted.
I will. There was something else
Suddenly Celeste glances up. I hear muffled voices before she nods. She looks back at me.
Sorry. I wish we could keep talking, but I have to go. It's time for my test.
So it's not that she's sick, she just has like some crazy virus. So that's why she can like kind of be normal and stay alive. She just has some crazy, really like not transferable, like really bad virus. I can't think of the right word, but she just has this crazy disease, virus, something or other that could transfer easily to somebody else, which is why she's isolated. Okay, we'll talk again soon.
For sure. I have more news to share.
About what? She opens her mouth to speak, but glances up again instead. The voices are more urgent.
I'll tell you next time. I really have to go.
Okay. I hope it goes well. I promise I'll call again later.
You better. Talk soon.
She smiles before quickly hanging up. I'm glad I caught her before her scheduled tests, but I wish we had more time to catch up. I wonder what she wanted to talk to me about. Maybe it's about her music. I hope that's going well. I'm looking forward to the concert. A wide yawn muddles my thoughts. I better take advantage of sleep while I still have the time. After a quick refresh and change of clothes out of my stupid jacket, I crawl into bed and instantly fall asleep. Hours later, my alarm pulls me out of slumber. I fight off another yawn and push myself out of bed. Time to wake up and get to work. I quickly get ready and exit the room. Exit my room. When I reach the bridge, I'm relieved that there are no Crimson Ox cans on the console. Wow. Kai has finally learned he needs to sleep eventually. Hey, Kai, are you ready for your break? He lets out a big yawn.
I thought you'd never ask. Enjoy the night shift.
There's no night shift, man. There's no time. I don't think that exists when we're traveling in space.
Details.
He yawns again and waves a dismissive hand as he heads toward the hallway. He's not completely wrong. Our internal clocks still follow a circadian rhythm, so this is as night shift as it'll get. Everyone else is asleep by now anyway, which is pretty nice because it means I can relax. My tie is loose, sleeves rolled up, and collar unbuttoned. This is the life. As I settle in, the first thing I do is verify the system reports and navigation path to ensure the autopilot is functioning properly. After everything is confirmed, then I can take it easy and enjoy the smooth sailing. I tap away at the screen when I hear the door open behind me. I bet it's Kai about to tell me he forgot something. I turn expecting to see Kai, but I see Iris instead. Oh, God. This can't be good. What is she doing here? I thought she'd be asleep. I immediately whirl around and hesitate and back around and hastily button up. This is no way to present myself to my captain. Iris's footsteps sound from behind as she joins me at the console. Hey, Iris. Hey, Iris. Sorry, I wasn't expecting you. I thought you'd be asleep.
That was the plan, but I just have to check something really quick.
She's focused on the console, so I take the opportunity to continue straightening up. Unfortunately, it's a bit hard to see what I'm doing without a mirror. My fidgeting catches Iris's attention and she offers me a confused glance.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, sorry. Like I said, I wasn't expecting company, so I'm just trying to straighten my tie. She smiles.
Just keep it loose. I'm sure it's more comfortable the way it is now.
No arguments there, but it still feels wrong to be so casual in front of my captain.
There's no need to be so formal around me. We aren't on a Polaris military ship or in an IAP precinct. But if it makes you feel better, then consider this an order from your captain.
Aye, aye. I grin and keep the tie loose. Short beep from the console draws our attention. What did you want to check, anyway?
A damaged parts report of Eidos. I wanted to see what can be repaired versus replaced. Being an older ship, component upgrades can sometimes end up costing less than repairing it.
I almost forgot the ship was originally a GR9 transport ship. How'd you end up using it as a base framework for the Eidos? Iris is still focused on the console and doesn't immediately answer. I hope my question wasn't out of line. Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. She looks at me and then smiles.
No, it's okay. Sorry, I was distracted. It was originally used as a transport ship that hauled regular cargo. My grandfather had a shipping company, and the Eidos was his pride and joy. It was one of his best haulers, and I remember joining him for many of his adventures.
Her smile grows at the fond memories. I blink. That's not the answer I was expecting. Then how'd you end up joining the Polaris military?
My mother. From the day I was born, she'd planned my entry into the Polaris military.
That sounds intense. It must have been hard to have your whole future decided for you. Didn't all three of these girls have, like, kind of strict upbringings and shitty parents? Jeez.
At the time, it was all I ever knew. My mother still commands her own ship, and it made sense that I'd follow in her footsteps.
That's not something you just drop and then don't follow up on later. Whoa, I had no idea her parents were so established in the Polaris ranks. That definitely explains some of Iris's military background.
My father was also an officer in the military when he passed.
Yikes, her mom's gonna be crazy. Stick up her ass. I'm sorry to hear about your dad. I know how hard it is to lose loved ones, and I'm lucky that I have Celeste to lean on. I can't imagine the pain of going through that alone. Iris smiles softly.
Thank you. He died when I was young. After that, but as
Shit!
soon
I'm
as
sorry,
I was
Iris.
old enough, my mother sent me to the boarding academy, which fast-tracked me into the officer program at the Polaris Star Academy.
It fucking stops them now, they're confused.
Thank you. He died when I was young. After that, my grandfather was around a lot more to help take care of us.
I remember Iris mentioning the academy in the past, but she never talked about her experience there. How did that go?
It went as expected. I was doing well and ranked highly within my class.
As expected of you. See, why did it's like tough doing this shit? I'm getting all confused. She shifts uneasily.
I could never tell if any of my accomplishments were due to my own hard work or because of my family name. My mom left a legacy at the academy. She graduated at the top of her classes and quickly rose up the ranks into an accomplished captain.
Yikes.
Anytime I would do well, I'd hear rumors that my success was only because of my connection to my mom.
Oh, that must have been frustrating to hear. She nods.
When you hear that long enough, you begin to wonder if your achievements are really your own, or if you're getting preferential treatment.
I'm fortunate that I started with a clean slate. I can't imagine the kind of pressure there is when one is stuck behind someone else's shadow. It could easily shake a person's confidence in their own abilities. What did you end up doing?
I left.
I blink. Iris doesn't strike me as the type of person to give up. She must have had a really good reason for leaving. Your family must have been thrilled. Iris smiled softly.
I think my grandfather would have been. He wanted my mother to take over his transport business, but she refused. She could never stomach the idea of becoming a glorified delivery driver. Sadly, he passed away while I was at the academy. But to my surprise, he willed me his prized Eidos. That's when I saw my opportunity.
Ding dong. To carve your own path. Iris nods. She pauses, then chuckles lightly.
Truth be told, now that I'm hearing it out loud, this all sounds a little juvenile.
Well, you are doing well for yourself, so I think it's alright. I think it's fine. I don't think I can. None of these seem bad. This is a little too dramatic. I like this one. You're a certified badass. No way. You took a leap of faith, and now you're your own captain faster than the academy could have made you one. This is proof that it was your own hard work that made you successful all along. That was a good response. Iris blinks with surprise.
You really think so?
I know so. She smiles.
Thanks.
Iris masks a yawn. Looks like sleep is calling to you.
Looks like it.
She checks the console one last time before straightening.
I'll be heading out then. Message me if anything comes up.
I nod. Sounds good. Have a good rest.
Good night.
She waves and leaves the bridge. Now that I'm all alone again, I refocus on the flight console and get back to work. Still spending more time with Iris. I need to talk to Vela. Badly. Eventually, I hear the door slide open. Kai walks in and pats me on the back.
Break time. I'll take over. Go get some rest.
I nod. Thanks. Come grab me if you need anything.
I'll be fine. Now get out of here and let me concentrate. This ship isn't going to fly itself.
I'm going. We literally have autopilot. I stand and Kai teasingly shoos me out of the bridge. I'm pretty hungry, so I decide to grab something to eat. I make my way down the hall toward the kitchen. When I'm close, I hear the shuffling of soft footsteps. Probably Luna. She likes the kitchen. That's strange. I thought the girls were in their rooms. I could be wrong. Ding dong. Proceeding with caution, I peek through the open doorway. A girl with blonde, twin tails, and a dirty pink dress peers inside the fridge. Oh. Blonde, twin tails. Yep. An intruder. Nope. Probably Kai's Lay, huh? Probably Kai's Lay. Well, that went well. We forgot to drop her off. We forgot to leave her behind. Adrenaline races in my veins and my training kicks in. I lift my weapon already set to stun and aim it at the girl. Jesus Christ, we didn't even hear her out. Hands up! She gasps and spins around, her hands flying into the air.
Please don't shoot!
Why is she in a magical girl outfit? I approach cautiously and remove my jacket. I hastily fasten a makeshift knot around her wrist and tie the other to the fridge. Don't move. I keep an eye on the girl while I send my team a hasty text informing them of the situation. The girl tugs on the knot, but it stays tight.
Please let me go. I don't want any trouble.
Maybe not Kai's Lay. Maybe she snuck on here to get the hell out. If that's the case, I have way more respect for her. You're not going anywhere until I figure out who you are. I look her up and down. The girl's clothes are torn and smudged makeup streaks her face. Oh, maybe she came... No way. She came from the party. Maybe? She huddles into herself, clearly scared. I hear pounding footsteps. A moment later, Iris, Vela, and Luna burst into the kitchen.
What's going on?
I gesture to the girl, still keeping my weapon aimed. I found her raiding our fridge. Iris' face is stern as she addresses the intruder.
Who are you? What are you doing on this ship?
My name is Nova Zenith. I swear, I mean you no harm.
I
was just trying to get off that planet. My ship crash landed during my dress rehearsal.
She's just an idol. Oh, how cute. Oh no. Poor girl.
Wait, a dress rehearsal? That's right. I'm a professional singer.
Let's go. I share a look with the rest of the crew. She has the outfit, man. I've never heard of her.
Neither have I.
Luna shakes her head.
If she's as famous as she says, we can just look her up, right?
Well, professional and famous is not the same. Vela takes out her phone and types in Nova Zenith. We compare the girl to the image search results. I spot a few similarities, but it's really hard to tell amid all the sparkles and glittery outfits.
can't really see more than a passing resemblance.
I know, all my professional photos are heavily edited, and I don't remember the last time I put on fresh makeup.
I guess that makes sense. It's pretty obvious the girl in the photos is airbrushed to perfection, but that makes it challenging to take Nova at her word. Iris pauses but seems to accept that answer for now.
How did you end up on that planet?
I don't know. We were rehearsing when all of a sudden the ship jerked, all the lights went out, and we were falling. It sounds like your ship was hit by the same EMP ours was. Maybe. I must have passed out at some point, because the next thing I knew, we were grounded. I looked out the window and saw these armed men. I thought maybe they'd come to help us, but then I heard a loud blast from the other end of the ship. They approached my manager. The conversation was muffled, and I couldn't make out what the men said. But I heard my manager loud and clear. He told these people that a person worth their while was behind my door.
This really isn't the type of game to... I mean, it could still happen. It could still happen. This doesn't feel like the type of thing that feels like a double... She's like here to cause us... Like she's actually gonna have two-faced. Like she's actually two-faced. I don't think she actually is. I think this is legit. That's just my... That's just my gut, though. Feels real. Especially because there's such a big emphasis put on like how shitty that planet was. What with the slave trading and all. This feels like, you know, the shitty manager either planned that from the start or, you know, sacrificed her, you know, threw her under the bus for his own selfish wishes to just get out or whatever.
I knew I had to get out of there, so I climbed out the window and ran.
She becomes more and more agitated the longer she speaks. Who would blame her? Although the girls are still cautious, their faces change at the mention of Nova's manager. If this is true, then that guy's a real piece of work.
That does explain a few things, but it doesn't explain how you got on our ship.
The girl suddenly looks sheepish.
I, hid in your cargo.
Were you tailing us?
No, not on purpose. I was laying low around town when I saw you guys looking for parts. I figured anyone who needs parts meant they were trying to get off this planet, so when I had an opening, I snuck into the cargo.
Her story does sound plausible.
It also makes sense why her clothes and makeup are all messy.
I am still skeptical, but I am going to choose to not believe her outright, but be, middle option. It's possible, but doesn't it sound a bit too convenient?
I swear I'm telling the truth.
Suddenly, Kai enters the kitchen. Oh boy.
Sorry I'm late, I was just...
He notices the girl and stops dead in his tracks.
Is that Nova? No way!
Oh man!
You recognize her?
Of course, I've had her latest single, Neon Dreams, stuck in my head since I first heard it.
Of course, a real ladies' man would see past the editing.
Hold on a second.
Kai reaches excitedly for his phone and immediately plays an upbeat and peppy track.
Tell me you guys have heard this.
We shake our heads, but the girl nods enthusiastically. She sings along to the track, perfectly matching each lyric and note. In fact, I can hardly distinguish which voice is the track and which voice is her live singing.
Doesn't she sound great? She's pretty famous for singing without any auto-tune.
She's Aria. She's a robot. The girl smiles. Iris and I share a look and nod. We're well aware of Kai's interest in idols and K-pop. Are we? His unprovoked validation definitely adds a little to the legitimacy of Nova's case. Maybe she's telling the truth after all. Now that he's proved his point, Kai glances at Nova's bonds and furrows his brows.
So, what exactly is going on here?
We were getting nasty without you knowing, man. We briefly catch him up to speed.
Got it. Well, yeah, that's definitely her. I'd recognize that face anywhere.
Iris pauses, then she nods.
All right, then it's safe to say she's telling the truth.
Nova sighs in relief.
I'm so glad you believe me. I was so scared that I'd be captured and never see my team again. Is there any chance I can contact them?
Well, at least don't contact your manager.
Yes, we can give you access to a phone.
Thank you!
Where are you headed, now that we know who you are? I promise we'll get you back safely.
My team will meet me anywhere, as long as I give them a location.
In that case, we're on our way to Edenia.
That's perfect! I'll have my team meet us there.
Iris nods while Kai quickly undoes Nova's restraints. When she's free, she contacts her team and updates them on what happened and where she's headed. With tensions eased, Kai and Vela ask Nova for her autograph, which she gladly gives. Even Vela's just like getting in on it. They spend the rest of the time probing Nova about her various aspects of her life. Luna and Iris listen attentively to the conversation, naturally curious about the life of an idol. Now that the situation is resolved, I feel the fatigue coming on. I stretch my arms and yawn. I still haven't eaten.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to be on break, aren't you? You should probably get some rest before your shift starts. We can't have our pilot falling asleep on the job.
Wait!
Nova pushes past Kai and Vela and sidles up to me.
You're a pilot?
I nod, her eyes spark with intrigue.
That's so cool. So you were the one who got us safely away from that planet?
I gotta back up here. I gotta pull back. I can't. Well. Well. She might be my type. Look at that flirty glance. She might actually be kind of my type, actually. Singer. Flirty. But now I'm kind of believing. Doesn't that make you a little more sus, though? Anyway, not that I care. Was she trying to fuck me for the clout? Yeah, that was me.
That's amazing! I bet you made some other amazing feats too, which I'd love to hear about.
You should ask him about the time he piloted us through a nebula storm.
Nova turns to me and latches onto my arm, beaming, and oh, she's cute. Uh-oh, she might be trying to get something out of me.
Wow, I can't imagine doing something so scary.
She looks up at me, batting her eyelashes.
You have to tell me everything.
Well, I can entertain her for now. I have to. I quickly remove her hand and take a step back. We want the actual romance route. If this was I might, well, it feels weird. I quickly remove her hand and take a step back. Maybe some other time.
I'll hold you to that.
She shoots me a coy wink. Suddenly, a loud grumble interrupts the conversation. Nova blinks before blushing. Luna smiles softly.
You must be famished after such a long journey.
Well, that didn't do anything. Now I want to go back. Oh, Jesus. Kai looks unblinking at me. He probably wishes our places were swapped. Suddenly, a loud that was okay. A loud grumble interrupts the conversation. I thought that would be like a moment where the girls would hate me more, but apparently not. Nova blinks before blushing. Luna smiles softly.
You must be famished after such a long journey.
I'm sure we can find you something to eat.
Thank you so much. Is there someplace I can freshen up?
I'll show you to the bathroom.
Vela leads Nova to the washroom while the rest of us head into the kitchen. They return a few minutes later with Nova looking much more like her online photos. She's more relaxed and seems eager to have what I assume is her first proper meal in some time, even if it is just a sandwich. The kitchen becomes pretty crowded as more people fix their own sandwiches, so I go and wait in the lounge. After a while, Nova joins me.
There you are.
Hey. Oh, hey, are you on your own?
Everyone's a little preoccupied, and I already finished my food.
Okay, this is the moment of truth.
I thought I'd come and keep you company.
This is the moment of truth. Dear me. She smiles a cheeky grin. You seem to have a knack for dodging past people unnoticed. She laughs.
Speaking of dodging, you still haven't told me that nebula story. No excuses. This time I'm definitely hearing it.
Nova rushes over. In her haste, she trips over the couch leg and tumbles forward. Oh no, she's cute. Oh no. Please don't let her flirting be for some, other intentions. What is the word I'm thinking of? God damn, I can't come up with words today. Hidden intentions. God, what is that? What is that word? An ulterior motive. Hopefully she doesn't have an ulterior motive and she actually just likes me. It wasn't something that ulterior motive. I instinctively grab her to stop her from falling to the floor, but she almost seems like she doesn't need my help. Somehow she lands in my lap, her arm snaking around my neck. This is bad. Check if she's hurt. Are you alright? She nods.
I am, thanks to your quick reflexes.
A moment later, the rest of my crew rushes in.
Is everything okay? We heard a loud noise.
I'm sorry, that was my fault. I tripped.
Oh dear. Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
Nova glances at me and smiles.
I had a rather soft landing.
It suddenly grows quiet. I notice the girls finally taking a closer look at us. But they don't say anything. Only Kai raises a questioning eyebrow. I quickly let Nova down from my lap and we readjust ourselves. Iris clears her throat.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
She checks the time.
It is pretty late now, though.
Oh, right. You must be tired.
How about you? Are you tired? She shakes her head.
I had a lot of time to rest earlier.
That's perfect. I'll be up too, so you can hang out with me on the bridge. As co-pilot, I've got some pretty wild stories that I'd be happy to share.
Vela scoffs.
Considering how much you rely on autopilot, we should demote you to co-pilot.
Owned! Kai and Vela glare at each other while Nova giggles.
Actually, that's a good idea. You can stay with Kai for now.
Nova nods and Kai gestures for her to follow him.
All right, then let's go.
She and Kai exit while the rest of the team slowly splinters off. I haven't eaten yet, so I decide to return to the kitchen and grab a snack. Damn. Well, I don't know if I could have avoided that. I enter the kitchen, make myself a quick snack before I wolf it down. Maybe it's because I was so hungry, but that was the best meal I've made myself yet. With my belly comfortably full, I feel the fatigue coming on. I clean up the kitchen and head into the corridor where I return to my room. I take a deep breath before collapsing onto my bed. Finally, some time to rest. I go to sleep. Before I go to sleep, I open up my phone to wind down. I'm surprised by the barrage of texts in my group chat with Zeke and Helen. I usually only get a couple messages at a time, not a whole conversation's worth. Did they have a breakthrough? I quickly scanned through the texts. They've both completed their lists, but didn't find anyone suspicious. We should look at the forensics team. They're the main people who have access to evidence before it gets logged with the evidence team. Well, what does forensics have to do with any of this? They aren't related to the forged signatures. They could be if evidence is being tampered with before it even gets logged. Maybe that's why the forged signatures are of the evidence team to cover up the corruption. That's crazy! There's nothing going on in forensics. Don't make things up just so you can have your next target. It's just a theory. That's why I want to investigate. It's a huge waste of time. The forged signatures were only for evidence related to Silver's case, which has nothing to do with what you're talking about. We need to keep looking at the evidence team. They go back and forth like this for a while, the argument heating up with every text. Zeke thinks there's no point in staying on evidence, but nothing suspicious was found, but Helen refuses to budge. Eventually, the argument ends when Zeke agrees to recheck the evidence list with Helen to make sure nothing was missed on the first run-through. That was a close call. I consider responding, but it's the middle of the night in Polaris. Maybe I'll let everything settle down and text them tomorrow. This is my cue to go to bed. I shut off the TV and clean up my plate. Then I return to my room where I get ready for the night. Afterwards, I crawl into my bed and promptly fall asleep. I wake up to the beep of my alarm and quickly turn it off. It's time to fly again. Shit. I go through my morning routine. After I'm ready to fly, grab a fast breakfast and head to the bridge. Before I can say a greeting, Kai shushes me and points to Nova. She's asleep, curled up in a chair. Aww. I drop my voice to a whisper. How long has she been asleep?
About an hour or two. I told her she could sleep earlier if she was tired, but she insisted on keeping me company.
Yeah. That's really sweet, actually.
Of course she is. She's Nova.
Suddenly Nova stirs. She slowly blinks open her eyes.
Are we there?
Not yet, but I think you two have earned yourselves a break.
I know I could use one. I don't know why, but these Crimson Ox don't hit the same way they used to.
You probably need something stronger, bro. I think you're developing a tolerance.
Well, that's not good. How am I supposed to stay awake?
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the takeaway here. Nova yawns and unfurls herself from the chair.
A break sounds like a good idea. Somebody kept me up all night.
Sorry about that. It's not often this co-pilot gets his own co-pilot.
She grins.
I don't mind. It was kind of exciting.
Anyway, let's go. I'll set you up in the spare quarters.
She nods. While Kai and Nova take their leave, I take over pilot duties. Well, she doesn't care about me anymore. Probably for the better. The rest of the flight goes by smoothly, which is a nice change of pace. Kai and I rotate shifts, and our crewmates occasionally stop by to keep us company. Eventually, we reach the Union Star system. We go through the entry process before we're cleared to land on Edenia. Nova uses this time to contact her team and let them know her status. They confirm they'll meet her at the dock. After all the procedures are completed, we touch base on the planet's dock. It's nice to breathe some real air again, this time without the threat of danger. When Nova's team notifies her that they're a few minutes away, we filter off the Eidos and regroup out front. Nova grins fondly.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. I can't thank you all enough for your kindness and generosity.
Iris matches her smile and shakes her head.
No need to thank us. It was our pleasure.
Yeah, if anything, we should be thanking you. It's not every day we get to hang out with a pop idol.
That's right. I wish we'd met you under better circumstances, but I'm glad we got to meet either way.
I am too.
Luna smiles.
Make sure you get home safely, okay?
Thanks, Mom. What a nice mom she is.
I will. My entourage is never letting me out of their sight again, which may or may not be a good thing.
Nova laughs. It's probably a good thing as long as your manager isn't in charge.
Oh, trust me. He isn't managing anything anymore. When I told my team what happened, they terminated his contract. Last I heard, our legal team is going after him for aiding and abetting a kidnapping.
Let's go.
Ha! Serves him right.
That's what we're talking about. We hear a rumbling. A moment later, a sleek black car with dark tinted windows drives up.
Oh, there they are. Thank you again.
Nova gives each of the girls a big hug, which they return in kind. When she reaches me, she wraps her arms around my neck and lingers in the hug. I feel her breath against my ear.
Thanks for being a good sport.
Huh? I blink. She giggles and pulls away with a wink. Finally, she turns to Kai. He grins in anticipation, clearly ready for his hug. Instead, Nova stands up straight and formally extends her hand.
Thank you for taking care of me.
Kai blinks in surprise, then laughs.
Aw, come on, there's no need to be so formal with your old buddy Kai.
He opens his arms wide, but Nova doesn't budge. She continues to wait with her hand extended.
Or maybe there is?
He deflates, looking crestfallen, and accepts the handshake. As soon as he does, Nova breaks into a grin.
Just kidding! Of course I wouldn't leave my favorite co-pilot hanging.
Oh! Laughing, she pulls Kai into a big hug. When they break apart, Kai grins from ear to ear.
Wow, I've reached favorite status? I'm honored.
Then you better listen to my next single. There may be a mention of a mercenary crew with a dashing navigator.
She winks. Kai's eyes grow wide.
For real? I would have listened anyway, but now I'm even more excited for it.
Nova giggles. She waves one last goodbye before sprinting to the car. When she's inside, the car drives away. Did I just get used to get to Kai? I've never felt this humiliated in my life. Kai's still giddy even after Nova is gone. I'm sure he's overjoyed to have a cameo in one of her songs. The girls seem thrilled by the idea too. I hope Nova was serious. I've never been in a song before either. After everyone's excitement cools, we look to Iris for guidance.
What's the plan now, boss?
Our priority is to repair the Eidos. Most of the parts we cobbled together from Aksari need to be replaced, especially after our ship sustained substantial damage. Vela, you and I will talk to the docking station and iron out what we need to get repairs underway.
Vela nods. Iris looks at all of us and smiles.
Otherwise, I think we've all earned a well-deserved break. Feel free to relax and explore the planet's offerings. I'll let you know if there are any changes or updates.
You just had to take Vela with you, huh? Can I go shopping with you? Let me go instead of you.
Any questions?
No one has questions. In fact, everyone looks eager to explore.
All right. Dismissed.
First I get humiliated, then I can't even hang out with Vela. This is ridiculous. The group quickly splinters off to do their own thing. Kai is the first to leave, dashing off to who knows where. I continue returning to the ship, but I don't feel like being cooped up inside. I should take advantage of being planetside again. She used me to make Kai That bitch. I knew she was scheming something. I let my guard down. Are you fucking... I can't believe this. I'm actually pissed off. Fuck. That bitch. As I'm contemplating where to go, Luna approaches me with a giggle. You know what? You know what I think I've learned? I can't handle the sidekick man, the dude, the bro in these games being competent with the ladies. I think I need Kai to be another one of these stupid fuckers who just says the weird Redditor shit. And makes a fool out of himself all the time. Although I do feel like Kai is like weirdly like it's just kind of like weirdly like combative or like disagreeable sometimes. Like he's just in his own world, and he's like, I'm Kai and I'm good with the ladies or whatever. Like sometimes like he just has these moments where he just feels like he's just on a different wavelength. It's weird. As I'm contemplating where to go, Luna approaches me with a giggle.
You look like you could use some help.
You're right about that. I haven't decided what to do with all this free time.
Are you returning to the ship?
I'm not sure yet. How about you? She shakes her head.
We spend too much time on the ship. I want to stretch my legs.
I'm with you there. Same here, but I'm not sure where to go. Any ideas?
You could go where I'm going.
Where's that? Luna splits into a cheeky grin.
You'll have to come with me to find out.
You aren't gonna give me a hint?
Nope.
That bitch. That bitch. Yeah, sure. Alright, I'm in.
Wonderful. Ready to go then?
Yep. Luna leads me to the nearest transport station where we hitch a ride on the train. The journey is short and the remaining walk even shorter. Soon, we stop in front of an arched entryway. Behind the entrance is a short building where we can purchase tickets for the garden paths. I can already see bright foliage towering above the archway.
Here we are. Welcome to the Edenia Botanical Gardens.
Wow. We've actually got a whole fucking background here. There's a small map detailing the different paths and greenhouses. This place is huge.
It's a very popular tourist destination, especially for gardeners. Let's go inside.
We enter the main doors and purchase our tickets to the outdoor gardens. It's much larger than the greenhouses and holds the most varied plant types. Afterwards, we cross through the building and begin the trail. Plants cover every inch of surface in a bloom of rainbow colors. The air is mild and humid, and I breathe in the earthy smell of dirt. Yummy. As we walk down the path, I spot one of the greenhouses towards the back of the park. It's a uniquely shaped glass-domed building, but the glass is pockmarked like a golf ball. Do you see that with the glass?
If you look inside each pocket, you'll see a tiny seed. Each seed comes from one of the plants housed within the greenhouse.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Yes, it's remarkable, isn't it?
I notice the way Luna's eyes sparkle as she takes in the greenery. Each plant has a small label identifying its species and origin, and Luna takes care to read them all. They have plants from all over the star system. Luna points out the more distinctive herbs and flowers.
Do you see that curly blue leaf?
I nod.
That's a pedalus. The leaves are so bitter and fibrous that it's nearly impossible to eat raw. But it's a very popular herbal supplement due to its effectiveness in the bedroom. Can you guess why?
Impossible to eat raw? That sounds like a challenge. Effectiveness in the bedroom. It's Viagra. Glance at Luna's smirking face. Help with not sleeping! I actually just thought she was just talking about sex. Like, I just actually, like, there wasn't even a question. Ooh, I should say, just in case. I don't know. I'm not sure. Why?
Because even just one leaf will knock you out for an entire night.
So she said it on purpose in a suggestive way. Huh, I wouldn't have expected that from a leaf.
This plant is from Noctil, where their daylight is only a few hours, and the majority of the time the planet is in darkness. I'm surprised it's doing so well in this bright atmosphere.
Her eyes grow wide.
Oh my! Look at that! Do you know what that is?
What? She points.
Over there!
Luna grabs me by the wrist and pulls me toward the plant.
This one!
Nope. What is it? She tells me how this plant has existed since the first colonizers landed on its native moon, but because in its natural state the plant is toxic, people didn't discover its pain-relieving properties until recent technologies could extract the healing essences. What? Now it's the main ingredient in over-the-counter pain relievers. Luna moves excitedly from plant to plant, sharing interesting tidbits about each one. There are an equal number of plants with healing or poisonous properties, and Luna can list them all. I listen attentively, noticing how her smile brightens, and with each new explanation, she enjoys sharing her knowledge and interest with me more than seeing and experiencing each new species. You're like an encyclopedia for plants. She laughs.
It's certainly an interest of mine.
Then do you know what that plant is? Or what plant that is? I point to a cluster of white blossoms growing on a vine and quickly cover the label. Luna takes one glance at the flower and grins.
I do, but you know them too.
I do? I look at the blossoms again. They're irises. They just look like flowers to me.
You've eaten their fruit before. In fact, that's what we ate when we were on a Union planet.
The whatchamacallit, the lemons. I pause, thinking back. Citradellos! You're talking about citradellos. Her smile broadens.
That's right. I'm glad you still remember.
How could I forget that sourness? Luna giggles.
It can be quite an acquired taste.
Did you learn about all these plants from your doctor training?
Some of them, but I picked up this interest from my mentor.
Oh, is that who trained you as a doctor? Luna nods.
She traveled across planets practicing medicine in less developed locations, and I worked as her assistant.
That's pretty intense. It's cool she gave you that opportunity. You must have seen a lot.
I did, and I'm grateful I got that experience. But it's not the only thing I'm grateful for. She took me in when I was still finding myself. And when I showed an interest in what she did, she was more than happy to teach me everything she knew.
Her smile softens.
She always put others before herself. It's what made her such a good doctor.
She sounds like an amazing person.
She was.
I noticed the heaviness in her voice. Nice, let's ask about it. Was?
Unfortunately, she passed away.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate that.
I understand how difficult it is to lose someone you love. I think about my own parents and the emptiness left behind. When new people enter our lives, they can chase away the loneliness, but they'll never replace those we've lost. Luna notices my expression and nods in understanding.
All we can do is move forward. I'm eternally grateful to her, and she'll always have a place in my heart. In fact, she's the reason I want to come here today. We shared this hobby together, and when I'm here, I feel close to her again.
I'm honored you shared. God damn it! I'm honored you. Oh my god! I'm honored you shared this hobby with me too. She smiles and then bumps me affectionately.
Good. Then I'm sure you won't mind if I quiz you on all the new plants you've learned about today.
Fuck. She laughs.
Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you.
Thank goodness.
At least not before you've had a chance to study.
I should have been taking notes. Funny. That's still a joke, right? She smiles. Right?
Come on, there are more plants to see.
I gotta get my notepad out. Luna hurries down the path and I scramble to catch up. We continue to enjoy the remaining plants. I'm still awed by the variety of species. I'm cooked here. I've been raising my affection with everyone except Vela. All too soon we reach the end of the display. Wait a minute. Sorry, I'm still thinking about this. That bitch, oh god, Nova. She switched gears as soon as she saw Kai. Fuck! She switched to flirty mode as soon as Kai got in. I follow Luna out of the exit and turn to her. Whoa, she appeared in blackness for a second. Thanks for inviting me and showing me how interesting plants can be. I had a lot of fun.
So did I. I've always loved visiting the gardens. And it helped that I had such great company today.
She grins. Well, if you ever want company again, let me know.
I'll keep that in mind.
She checks the time.
It's getting late now, though. Are you ready to return to the ship?
I nod. Together we head back to the transport station. After a short ride back to town, we return to the ship. Apparently I can never go out with Vela unless I'm fucking gravity jumping or whatever. I always just see her in her natural habitat. When we enter the ship, Vela and Iris are both waiting in the cargo bay. Iris remains impassive and waits patiently while Vela fidgets very impatiently beside her.
Well, I see the gang's all here.
How were your excursions?
It was fine. I got a bunch of parts that I needed.
Poor Vela, she wasn't even allowed to have fun. Iris nods.
Yep, it was nice.
Neither of them move. Is there a reason we're all just standing around in cargo? Vela huffs.
Yeah, Kai banished us here.
Uh-oh. He got the sock on the door. That bastard. Are you sure banished is the right word?
Yes.
I wince at the ferocity in her voice. Okay, sorry.
Why did Kai banish you?
We don't know, and he annoyingly won't tell us. But we can't go upstairs until he's done.
Yeah, give him a few minutes. Give him like 30 seconds. Right about now. And did he happen to say when that'll be?
Right now.
Oh wow, I was actually right. Kai pokes his head down the stairs. He grins broadly at the motions for everyone to come up.
Finally.
Oh, he just had a surprise. Damn. Thought he got laid. Again. Vela is the first to run upstairs. Iris follows calmly behind, while Luna and I bring up the rear. The most delicious aroma teases my senses as soon as I'm upstairs. I smell roasted meats and savory sides before I even enter the kitchen to see the feast spread before us. The table is filled with the most tantalizing meal I have ever seen. The presentation itself is restaurant-worthy.
Wow, Kai. You've outdone yourself.
Yeah, this all looks amazing. Vela's jaw is down on the floor.
Oh my god, Kai! Did you do this?
Yup, although I had a little help from my sous chef today.
Kai stands proudly before the meal. Let's go. Beside him is Beep Boop, wearing a tiny chef's hat. Let's go. Luna raises an amused brow.
Do my eyes deceive me? Did the great Kai Zephyr agree to willingly collaborate with his nemesis, Beep Boop?
That's exactly what I did. We called a truce and put aside our differences in order to make this feast for everybody.
Bela flashes Kai a suspicious look.
And why would you do that?
For all of you, of course.
Yeah! The little robot nods and flutters over to us. Where'd you get that hat? The feast is really impressive and all, but I have a very important question for you, Beep Boop. Robot pauses. A question mark flashed on his screen. Where'd you get that adorable hat, and can I have it? The question mark is replaced with a giant X, and it flies. No! I cross my arms. I see how it is. Luna pats the robot, giggling at its hat.
Well, don't you look like a professional chef, Beep Boop? Well done.
Damn it! Where's mine?
Yes, excellent job. It all looks great.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I had no idea you could cook.
Whoa, 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 why is the robot getting all the praise? This was my idea, you know?
I'm definitely not complaining, but what made you decide to cook all this?
I just wanted to do something nice for you all, as a congratulations for a mission well done.
Well, this is much appreciated, Kai. Thank you.
It's like all meats and no vegetables.
You're welcome. Now sit down. Let's eat.
Let's go. That's how I like it anyway. You don't gotta tell me twice. We gather around the table. Right before I take my seat, my phone buzzes in my pocket. A quick glance tells me it's Celeste calling. I better take this just in case something's wrong. 1 second, guys. My sister's calling. I'll be right back. I hear my teammates laughing and talking even after I move into the lounge for some privacy. I answer the video call. Celeste's face pops on my screen. She's smiling, but it feels forced. The sparkle doesn't reach her eyes. She looks tired, like she hasn't slept in days. Hey, sis.
Hey, big bro.
What's up? Are you okay? Celeste opens her mouth to answer and pauses.
It's really loud over there. Am I interrupting something?
Oh, sorry. Kai made us a surprise dinner and everyone's sitting down to eat. Is it too loud? Should I move? She shakes her head.
No, that sounds really fun. You should go join them.
It's okay. I have a few minutes. What did you want to talk about?
It's nothing, really. We can always chat later. Go have fun with your friends.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Positive?
Yes, and if you're not going to hang up, then I will.
Okay. Message received. I'll talk to you later then. She nods.
Talk to you later.
Then the line disconnects. I wonder what Celeste wanted to talk about. She seemed a little off and maybe she's just tired. Oh, but maybe she's just tired. I'm sure if it was something really important, she'd have told me right away. Suddenly, Beep Boop flies into the lounge. What's up, bud? Yeah, but I'm coming. I stuff my phone back in my pocket and follow Beep Boop into the kitchen where I take my seat. Luna smiles softly.
Is everything okay?
I think so.
Good, because I'm starving.
Iris smiles.
Then let's dig in.
Good idea. Take a closer look at the dishes before me. There's a juicy sous vide chicken, a roast, and plenty of sides ranging from roasted vegetables to cream spinach and quinoa salad. Ew. I mean, this doesn't seem like it matters. I'll reserve judgment. Everything looks good, but I'll save my comments until after I've tasted the food. I grab the closest dish and portion a bit of food onto my plate. The first bite melts into my mouth. An explosion of flavors dance across my tongue, and I sigh happily.
What do you think?
I nod enthusiastically, too busy eating to answer. Kai grins.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
The girls all have similar reactions, and everyone eagerly enjoys the food. How'd you learn to cook like this, Kai?
It's just another one of my many talents.
Kai waits expectantly for a comment that never arrives. He shoots a questioning glance at Vela. She shrugs.
I can't lie, this food is changing my life. I never want to stop eating. So, you can have that one.
Kai grins.
Thanks.
So where did you learn this particular talent?
I'm curious too. I knew you could cook well, but I had no idea the extent of that skill.
It's not that exciting of a story. My extended family had a few businesses, and one of them owned a restaurant. I was sent on a lot of errands, and some of them would bring me there. Nobody minded if I hung out in the kitchens, and when the chefs knew I had an interest in the culinary arts, they taught me all their tricks.
That's so cool. Did you have any famous people eat there?
Oh yeah, tons. We had a lot of VIP regulars.
Oh, who's the coolest person you've met?
Kai shares a few restaurant stories about crazy customers. Then he and Luna dive into a deep conversation about food. It's interesting to hear both sides of the culinary dynamic. Luna, who's new to cooking, and Kai, who's an expert. Soon we devour all of the food. Thanks again, Kai. It was delicious.
You're welcome, but dinner isn't over yet. There's still dessert.
No way. Everyone's eyes light up.
Desserts? I can't wait.
Iris nods, looking especially eager. That's kind of funny. I hadn't pegged her as a dessert person. I hadn't pegged her as a dessert person.
I made a special one for each of you.
Whoa, we get individualized desserts?
Yup.
Holy.
Oh my, you spoil us, Kai.
I know.
He grins. We help Kai clean up the empty plates, and then he brings out everyone's desserts.
Enjoy.
Mine's probably a worm. I look around the table at the small assortment of cupcakes. There's a different flavor for each of us. Kai really went all out. I take a bite of my cake. It's soft and moist with just enough sweetness to be satisfying. To my surprise, it's my favorite flavor of cake. Kai and I have had a lot of opportunities to chat about random topics while we're navigating on the bridge. I even have a hazy memory of one of our earlier conversations where we talked about food and desserts. It was so long ago that I'm impressed he still remembers. Looking around the table, everyone seems equally pleased by their cakes. We swap desserts, tasting each other's cupcakes. As expected, they're all delicious, and Kai's ego grows with every compliment, as if it wasn't already big enough. I hope this won't go to his head, but if it does, I can't blame him. He deserves the praise. It's been a long time since I was this happy with a meal. Everyone is in a great mood, and we chat and laugh long after all the desserts have been consumed. Eventually, the party wraps up, and Kai tries to help with the cleanup, but we insist that he rest. Instead, the girls and I wash up and wipe down the tables. Afterwards, we all say our goodnights and head off to go our own ways. I return to my room to wind down for the night. It's been a long time since we got to have fun together as a crew. I almost forgot how rowdy everyone can be. After all the crazy situations we found ourselves in, the chance to let loose was well needed. As soon as I snuggle into my bed, I feel my eyelids droop. It isn't long before I'm fast asleep. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably call it here, huh? Okay. That went about as well as it could have. Everything, but I still haven't gotten to hang out with Vela, and I don't know, like, if I should be, because it really seems like Vela's been locked up recently. Like, she's been busy, and I haven't really had a whole lot of time to actually hang out with her much. I mean, I've already done more than enough of this. I can just come back later, but you know, it's getting on my nerves. But I'm gonna need a break after getting fucking humiliated. That fucking blonde bitch humiliated me. But yeah, we'll call it there. So I'll be back with some more. I mean, at this point, like, episode 4 hasn't even come out at the time of recording this, so I think I can start making this weekly. I'm deep enough into it now that I got the itch. You know, like, pretty regularly I get the itch to, like, oh, I want to play more of this. So hopefully next time it'll be at midnight where I'm off my rocker. So yeah. I'll be back next week. Actually, I don't even know what's gonna happen, but I will do more. I'll be back with more of this next week.